Okay. Oh, shoot. I can't even. Shoot. Can we. Sitting up here. I swear, bro. Like, that's gonna make it better. Anyway. Oh, of course my shit out. Bro. I'm gonna need you to put this damn cat out, dog. Like, I'm tired, bro. No, cause this cat stay hot, like mad at the owner, and then he be petting it. Like, bro, get out my house. The fuck out my house, then. All right, let's see. Today, let's see. Is anybody on? Oh shit, we got viewers. All right, bet. All right, bet. Okay, so what I wanted to talk about today was something that Dark Star Archangel said in his video. What was it? Was it this one? Yeah, I think it was this one. God damn.
Alright everyone, time to make another video about Sonic's power. Now,
let's see. Let me... Hold up. Let me actually go here so that I can see my chat, if there is one. I'm sorry I missed the Squirrel Girl stream. Hey, that was late at night, bro. You ain't gotta worry about that. Anyway, though, let's get it.
time warp plates are very likely to be a factor. If the warp plates weren't there to begin with, then there would be little temporal anomalies shown during Sonic CD rather than the boss stages. Regardless of the existence of the time warp plates, it does not prove how Sonic can time travel at will, because in Sonic CD, how he time travels is achieved externally and not internally. To completely back up how Sonic cannot time travel by himself at base, I used Sonic 06 as an example, which has a cutscene of Sonic needing and using Chaos Control to time travel to the past with Silver to save Elise. That should have been more than enough to prove that Sonic cannot time travel by himself at will in base form. But unfortunately, just like all the fan bases, there will be those who put massive faith on a character that they will just make up the most absurd and stubborn theories and lies to try to negate everything said without having any evidence for themselves. To the point that someone would simply say Game Sonic is God, and these obsessed fanboys would believe it without any actual confirmation. I'll show these examples with a conversation I had with a very obsessive, desperate, lying Sonic fanboy. In one comment thread, which I'm not going to show where it is, neither the initial comment, his response to a Sonic vs. Flash comment says, Sonic can time travel. I respond with what should be obvious by saying Sonic used time warp plates and also used Chaos Control to do it. He then lies about Sonic CD. I also use another example that is not the same as time travel but similar to it by using to what other Game Sonic fanboys like to use to hyper buff his speed by saying only his speed distorts space when the special generator in Sonic Rush is required to do it. This fool's following comment is the new lie and fallacy that I predicted in my video that fanboys would use. He uses the game mechanic card, and he tries to say that the special generators in Rush are just used to rotate Sonic around, which is ironic for two things. One, because extreme balling Sonic fans think that the distortion is caused by himself alone and not the generator because his speed is mostly used to power the generator for it to make a portal. Two, he contradicts himself about the
We're not about to listen to him
fancy
like
word for
bitching.
not at all. I explain why, because there is no evidence to back that up, because the manual does not say that at all. I explained to the fanboy why Sonic...
Yep. I think most of this is like...
Activate... the
Anyway,
Sonic can do.
You see what's happening here, right? He's basically going through the whole, like, yeah, he can't do it at will. He can't, you know what I mean? Like, it's always been external. It's the time warp, whatever. So, I was gonna wait for the video after the Goku video to reveal this to y'all. But like, he was just so obnoxious about it when we went over it in the last one. Like, you know, I had forgotten how obnoxious he was about it. So I guess we about to do this. We about to show him where Sonic can do just what he said he couldn't do. All right, y'all ready?
Goodbye.
Come on, Google.
Roman fees that rack up overseas.
I understand that you're a phone plan that can, but nobody fucking asked.
Hello, Google Fi, a phone plan that can.
Let's see.
Okay, last chance. Enter Honey's giveaway now, and you could win this.
Yes. All right. Let's see. Sonic couldn't time travel to save Elise equals the Z fighters couldn't wish Vegeta and Nappa into the sun. Right? Like, but I'm about to show y'all something. And I wanted to highlight some videos that I had actually liked today as well. So this is all gonna go together smoothly. Oh, shout out to World of Long Plays. This is his gameplay. We skipping the intro. We don't need all that. I want y'all to pay attention to the amount of rings that he has, okay? Because once he gets to 100, something important is gonna happen. I'll skip ahead a little bit. 23. Oh shit. There we go. Y'all got anything to say? Like, he just went to the special zone, bro. Now, we can talk about this because it's real weird how I was saving this. I'm not even going... Okay, let's just address it. Okay, so it's not even the fact that Sonic used the 100 rings, right? Like, I know they're at 0, but they gave him an extra life. So every 100 rings he gets an extra life after the whole special zone trip. Like, watch how in the special zone he collects over 100, but he never keeps the 100. He literally absorbs them and makes them a part of his life force to the point where I guess it's another life. Like, this is all just in the idea that if the rings are not a game mechanic, this is how they work. He done passed 100 again, went up 2 lives. You hear what I'm saying? So, You tell me if Sonic can hop dimensions on his own power. The motherfucker just went to the special zone after collecting 100 rings and not even using the 100 rings. He just added them to his life force. Keep in mind, right? Keep in mind that this is all just if the rings are not a game mechanic. Because people love to bounce back and forth. And instead of just, you know, getting mad and saying, no, it's this way, I like to come up with an argument for both ways. Because at this point, I'm tired of telling people the rings are a game mechanic, right? That's why I went and counted all the rings and ended up with the 70 billion thing from Sonic Jump. So now, even if they're not a game mechanic, this is how they work. This is, I don't really know if there's much else to say. Like, hold on, you know, I'm just gonna put this up now. You know what I mean? Was it this one? Sonic's really going to save South Islands. You got to rescue the 5. Yep, he's got to rescue the 5 Chaos Emeralds from the parallel universe during the special stages. Now, this is obviously, well, actually, Sonic Chaos is, yeah. This game was created in America, I believe. I'm not entirely sure. Whether it was or it wasn't isn't really the point. With Sonic lore, because there's so little, we take in what we get from both, unless one contradicts the other. If the Japanese contradicts the English lore, well then, right. But if anything, the Japanese lore fucking supports this, because you remember the special zones in Sonic Adventure #1, right? Like, those were definitely another dimension. My dude was in some type of maze with fishes and bubbles and shit, but not dying, even though it, you get what I'm saying? Like, the physiology of that whole world was different. So again, I would accept a warp ring being canon and part of the plot, and not a game mechanic. But I would even accept the rings, to be honest. But, like, hey, which way you want it? Are the rings a game mechanic or are they not? Because if the rings are not a game mechanic, right, then Sonic just traveled to another dimension under his own power. Right? That's if they're that. No, wait, I'm sorry. That's if the rings are a game mechanic. If the rings are a game mechanic, then he just traveled to that other dimension under his own power. If they are not a game mechanic, well, then all it takes is for him to add 100 rings to his life force to be able to do that. He still keeps the 100 rings. You get what I'm saying? He adds them. Well, he doesn't keep them, but he adds them to his life force. And going there does not drain his life force in any way, shape, or form. Let's see. Thank you. You're welcome. Nah, he used the power of the rings to teleport him there. Oh, yeah, that's the thing. Like, even if he did, right? Even if they tried to downplay and say he did, right? Sonic got 70 billion rings, bro. How many 100 rings? Keep snatching, keep making him teleport 100 rings at a time. How fast you think he gonna run out? You gonna get tired of him teleporting before he run out of rings. I guarantee it. Oh, I know that was sarcasm on your part, but you was basically saying, like, I do believe that people would come in here and still try to make that argument. You know what I mean? Like, I understood we was making fun of those people. Or at least I thought that was what we was doing. Either way, let's see. Let me keep reading comments. Instead of waiting to collect 100 rings. Wait, if he had 100 rings, would he not just go whenever he wanted, right? Instead of waiting to collect 100 rings? Right, because It's not like he used them. He just decided after collecting 100 rings, I'll just go. Because, again, it didn't cost him a life to go there. He still had the same amount of rings, right? And there's one where, let's see, Sonic Chaos was made in Japan. It was called Sonic and Tails, though. Oh, okay. All right. Well, maybe I should look through the Sonic and Tails manual when I get a chance, right? Hopefully it doesn't contradict this. But whether it says it or not, like, it's pretty clear, right? The special zones that we've all been through, they're not all the same. One, they don't all have the same sky. They don't have the same things in the sky. Some of them have stars in the sky. Some of them have double moons. Some of them have bubbles in the place of stars. You get what I'm saying? Some of them have freaking cubes in the place of clouds. Like, these are clearly not the same, dimension. Let's see, Sonic's, I got you, bro. So he was just using rings as a time. I mean, hey, but either way, right? We got two options for you. Option one, the rings are a game mechanic. Well, then that means he just hopped dimensions under his own power. Option two, the rings are not a game mechanic. Okay, so it takes for him to absorb 100 rings to be able to go there. But going there does not deplete him of any energy. But I'm about to highlight one of my favorite videos because it's not very many people who put as much love into the power scaling, of Sonic and Sonic's universe. Most people just, they say, oh, he can do this in the comics, so he's better. And it's like, well, you gotta do a little bit more. Let's see. I believe their name is Giamco Research. By the way, if y'all got the opportunity, come to World of Long Plays and thumbs up his video for being the person to, for being the person that has this information. I'll actually give you some time. Like, I'm not gonna play it for another 20 seconds. I'll give y'all 20 seconds to just go over there and just like that shit. I promise I'm moving in slow-mo. It ain't gonna start. Pour me another little drink. What's happening? I was just saying, okay, somebody's new. Giamco is a lit. Yeah. I'm not much of a fan of the robot voice. But the information is still there, right? The information is still there, and it's fucking solid, and nobody can take it away from this person. Whether it's you know what I mean? Just because they using Super Saiyan Rose Kefla, I don't want to assume it's a woman. All right, let's play this one. And as you can see, before we even goddamn this commercial.
That somebody can have a profitable business.
Did you notice you could have a commercial that nobody gives a fuck about? Anyway, as y'all can see right here, I said thank you. I learned something a year ago when I seen it because I knew that the rings were a game mechanic. I knew there had to be at least some games where this was, highly evident, but I did not have the patience. I didn't have the patience to go back and find the games in which it was 100% clear that, yeah, they are just a game mechanic. but Giamco did this. I'm sorry, Giacomo. I already know I'm fucking up the name. I'm sorry. But I was really impressed by this research and data. I really was. So just like let's see, when did I make this promise? Yep, I'll be sure to call back to this video in a future video. Today is that day.
Hi everybody, I'm Giacomo Research.
I really wish that there were closed captions, but they're not. So
After a long time having abandoned my channel for personal works, today I'm here in collaboration with Super Multiverse 97 to deny a theory about Sonic that needs rings to become super. The version that I will use will be the version of the video games excluding the television and Archie comics series. While the Sonic version...
yes. We need more of this in the Sonic scaling community. We need more people to buckle the fuck down and cut out the comics and cut out the anime. He has feats in his games. All we gotta do is work together and find them. That's all we gotta do. And people will stop laughing at our boy.
Smash Brothers does not count because this Sonic belongs to a not canon franchise in the series.
Yep, because Super Smash Bros said that he was almost they said that he was sub light, like almost light speed. And it's like, bro, no.
Let's start.
Thank you, Supersonic Multiverse.
Super Sonic is the most
97%.
transformation of the Blue Hedgehog, which by absorbing the powers of the 7 Chaos Emeralds, its skills increase its strength and speed, obtaining a virtual invulnerability, control over space and time. With this transformation, Sonic has overcome battles against enemies like robots, monsters, gods capable of endangering the planet, stars, the universe and dimensions for becoming the hero of his world. His physical appearance converts him golden with a calorific energy that allows him to annihilate armies or reflect attacks.
Like, and I'm just pausing because, like, I'm trying to, like, you know, do the fair use thing and all that. But 100, like, people don't realize the universal threats that Sonic has faced. Like, he's been a god slayer since 1999, bro, against Chaos. Probably a little bit longer since there was prophecies written about him in Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
It is not known for certain how many times it increases its power. But according to various official statements, the Super...
Does this have something to do with Mario and Sonic, versus Sonic Death Battle? Because they said he was almost the speed of light because of a Smash trophy. Yeah, I didn't even know that, to be honest. I didn't know that. But if you wanna I don't know if you've seen Downplay the Hedgehog episodes 2 and 3, but that's more or less all I really have to say about Sonic versus Mario. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think there's very much else to really say. The biggest wank they had is bottomless gloves, which allows him to keep some shit in his inventory after he's already used it. But the problem is, even after you're finished using said thing in the inventory, it still, you know, it still ends its time limit, in which case Mario stops to think in the middle of battle. If you stop to think in the middle of fighting Sonic, you already dead. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just is what it is.
It does not have a multiplier because the 7 separate or united Chaos Emeralds can provide infinite power to the character. Whereas was explained in Sonic Rush. The Chaos Emeralds, like the Sun Emeralds, are defined as cosmic magnets that affect the Sonic universe and the Blaze universe. To understand that the Chaos Emeralds have vast power to slice the Sonic universe, it's no surprise that
What this is about, though, Mr. King K, what this is about is we're basically talking about Dark Star Archangel and the 3 videos he made about me. He deleted one of them, but he made a multitude of videos about me, 3, right? But he was basically saying that Sonic couldn't time travel under his own power, and I guess you would have just had to have been here for the beginning of the thing. But don't worry, I'm leaving this up. You can rewatch it. But yeah, I'm basically going over right now if the rings are a game mechanic or not, and this is pretty hard proof that the rings are a game mechanic, even though they put them in the dialogue. I feel like that's just for metatextual fun, but I mean, you could have it either way you want, right? Because again, they're power fuel for Chaos Emeralds. You can spin rings on a chili dog and other objects in Sonic Unleashed, so they're money in Sonic Unleashed. Like, it's up to you. Have it how you want. I'm just here to let you know that rings or not, Sonic can still go to another dimension.
the dimensions in Sonic are basically comparable to universes. But the purpose of this video is to demonstrate that Sonic basically doesn't need to resort to rings for its super transformation. Except when many people mention it as a sort of real limit or weakness for the character, because all this is...
Super Sonic, Super Silver, Super Shadow all have a time limit of 1 minute. Super Saiyans don't have time limits. Oh, how cute. Well, that's the thing. Hold on, wait. We about to go back to that. I don't even want to say it because y'all that's been with me know that Sonic versus Goku is next. So if we're gonna be stupid on purpose like this, right, and say, oh, they all have a 1 minute time limit, Super Saiyans don't have time limits, right? Okay, that's 1 minute of invulnerability. Super Saiyans don't have invulnerability. Like, it's also 1 minute of invincibility. They're both invincible and invulnerable. They can hurt things stronger than them. Like, come on, bro.
For the character, because all this is part of a game mechanic. This is because everything happens in a game mechanic process. The player, after collecting the 7
Yes, boy, the destroyer for the win. The destroyer for the win. Super Saiyans don't have time limit, but Goku can run out of ki. Yeah. Super Saiyans don't have a time limit, but they pop back to Super Saiyan once they get knocked out. Or when they use too much. Like, yeah. They don't have a time limit, but they couldn't. Alright. I mean, he framed it so good. I can't even make like better jokes than the fucking truth he just told.
Throughout the levels,
I tried like 3 times.
A quantity of 50 rings and use the super transformation. But when the rings expire to 0, the character loses the transformation and returns to his normal form. There are scenes where the character is warned that if you don't take rings, you lose the transformation. It is clear that the characters are not informing Sonic but the player, because a limit is placed on the player and not on the character.
Okay.
So
Boy, he was at 0 like a motherfucker, bro. He was at 0 like a bitch.
the rings is only a gameplay mechanic. There are multiple stories where the rings do not affect the character. In his first appearance in the Sonic 2 game, the character turns into Super Sonic without the need for rings.
No, go back. I needed to stay there. Boys?
In the Sonic 3 and Knuckles game, when Sonic drops the Chaos Emeralds, no ring is
Hey, boy. Knuckles popped you so hard, you trying to exist, and it... You lost control of your existence, my bro.
when Sonic was transformed.
Sonic versus Mario, the debunked damsel. Sonic versus Yep, that's the debunked damsel. Sonic versus Goku, the next victim. Sonic versus Flash, the fearful coward. Aries Scarlet, the murder. Hey, Chuck, you ain't supposed to tell him that. I ain't even tell Chuck that, and he knew. He know what's coming. Boy, look at that zero. Look at that O.
Super transformation. Subsequently, Sonic can remain in his super transformation for whole days in space without worrying about the limit of his transformation, showing that the limit of the...
Please debunk Death Battle remake of Mario vs. Sonic. You need to look at Downplay the Hedgehog episode 2 and Downplay the Hedgehog episode 3. That was all that was. It was like a cross debunk of a bunch of people, because I don't know how to separate a video into specific topics. Like I'll discuss one thing and I'll be like, yeah, and that's just like that one dude who said this about this, and that shit don't make sense either. Like I can't just make one video. Anyway, yeah. Downplay the Hedgehog episodes 2 and 3. Look at those and you'll that's my Mario vs. Sonic remake debunk.
This is only in gameplay. Sonic in Sonic Advance 3, after being doubly hit by Jamal despite 0 rings, can turn into Super Sonic, showing that the rings are a game.
Remember when Death Battle said Mario can react to light speed? He can, but Sonic is shitting on light speed. Mario shitting on light speed too. However, they just don't compare. Mario is definitely a gem. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna be one of these people to sit down and like hate on Mario and pretend he only breaks bricks, because that would make me just like those people that pretend that Sonic only run around at the speed of sound. Mario got some dummy feats. You gotta understand that the people at Nintendo been cranking out Mario games, milking the franchise as much as they can, and he's kind of the Superman of video games because he got so many feats, people can't keep track of them. They can't all... Like, it's to a point where how is this all canon in the same timeline? Because it barely makes sense. You need a very good writer to come in and make that shit make sense. Mario's the same way. He got some dummy feats, but his feats ain't touching Sonic's feats. Sonic is above light speed since he could temporarily outrun a black hole, and he wasn't even running the fastest we've seen. The thing about I tell you what, Tug Turner Reacts, I had something else planned, but I'm gonna give Mario a little bit of love at the end of this stream, because I didn't have Mario planned in this stream, but I can't. The one thing I'm not gonna do is be the channel that looks like he's just hating, right? So trust me, I got it planned, bro. I got it planned.
In Sonic
Oh shit, that was another zero transformation. That was a whole ass zero transformation, my bro.
Sonic in Sonic Advance 3.
I didn't. That's Sonic Advance 3. That's Sonic Advance 3. Now, see, I haven't finished that game, and that's my fault. I'm still. I played Sonic Advance 1. But see, I didn't have a Game Boy Advance. My boy growing up had the Game Boy Advance. I just watched him play it, and then he passed it to me when he was tired of it. But that was how I saw the storyline of Sonic Advance 1. So some shit I saw, some shit I didn't see. I'm playing Sonic Advance 2 now, but honestly, I really only want to play as Cream the Rabbit. Like, her gameplay so cold. But actually, it's not even her gameplay as much as it is her animations. They did a really good job on like making her interact with the player, waving at the people when she grinding. It's just fun playing as Cream. Anyway, I didn't realize this because I didn't make it to Sonic Advance 3 in the sense of actually playing it. I was watching playthroughs for Sonic Advance 3. This is a fat ass zero.
Showing that the rings are a game mechanic.
It's 3 zeros, bro, and they blinking so you notice them.
In Sonic Adventure 2, despite the drop in the zero rings, the characters do not return to their normal state.
Then you say there are going to be debunks for the future. Yes, there'll be debunks for the future. What do you mean though? Yeah, like this one right here. Yeah, there'll be more debunks, but because I'm debunking a couple of people in my Sonic versus Goku video that I'm honestly, I wrote the video out and then, you know, future me tapped present me on the shoulder and was like, "Hey, bro, you realize that's only actually half the video, right? Like, as hungry as you was back then when you was making those other videos, you came real not hungry in this video. You supposed to give 3 to 5 examples. You only gave like 3. You got to give that 5. Actually, we about to throw that 5 to 7 and shit. Let me quit hyping myself up. I just really want to finish this video. But I'm not trying to give y'all bullshit. I will never give y'all bullshit. Because I never thought that I'd be one of these people just like sitting up here talking to even 5 people. 6 people. Let's get it. Sonic is the fucking Beerus of gaming. You goddamn right. Actually, bro, I think Sonic could beat Beerus. But I can't tell why. Okay? I can't tell y'all why.
The characters do not return to their normal state. In Sonic 06, Sonic, having been killed by Raphaels, he resurrects directly into Super Sonic, since it is impossible to have rings having been dead.
Okay. I didn't even... Dead ass though. Let's talk about it. Say it again for the people in the back. It is impossible to have rings having been dead.
In Sonic 06, Sonic, having been killed by Raphaels, he resurrects directly into Super Sonic, since it is impossible to have rings having been dead. Sonic Unleashed, the rings do not affect Super Sonic, which can remain in its super form for an entire long battle.
Bro, ain't even no ring timer in Unleashed. That is right.
When Super Sonic makes a super boost.
Let's see. Let's hit this chat. Curse freeze frame. Was it a curse freeze frame? Which one? I want to know which one now.
The rings do not affect Supersonic, which can remain.
Let's see. Oh, fucking Dark Gaia head ass. Dark Gaia do look like a head ass. Are we watching the animation?
When Supersonic makes a super boost.
No, we were just. Oh, anyway, I'ma just listen to it. But we're not watching the animation here. What we're watching currently is we're currently watching Jamcamo research, and this is their video on. Oh, Dark Gaia making out with Chip. No, we're currently watching Jamcamo video about the rings being a game mechanic, and they make I think it's a she. They make a really good case.
For an entire long battle. In Sonic Colors DS, when Supersonic makes a super boost, the rings get stuck, still proving that the rings are a game mechanic.
Oh, during a... Woo! Hold up, let's talk about that. Okay, so the rings was moving until he did a super boost.
In Sonic Colors DS, when Supersonic makes a super boost, the rings get stuck, still proving that the rings are a game mechanic.
My boy, I would try to clock that as a time feat, but that's like some mastered Super Saiyan type shit. Like, y'all remember how Goku had to like stop the super, he got to a point where the he was Super Saiyan without the Super Saiyan aura constantly flowing out of him, so that way when he actually gets ready to fight, it won't take as much ki to get to his main level. And then they did the same thing with Blue in the manga. Like, they got to that point. If y'all was only watching the anime, y'all don't know, but this is some shit like that. Like, this almost feels like Sonic's powered up to a level where he can resist rings leaving him. The rings leaving him would, I guess, metatextually count for the aura. I don't want to say metatextually, and I don't mean that, but yeah.
In Sonic Generation, when the two Sonic are defeated by the Time Eater, they transform into Supersonic despite the absence of the rings.
Now, how did she know that they didn't have ring? Oh, because they was down. Yeah, if Sonic can't move no more, right, and the rings are not a game mechanic, then we have to move. We have to assume that he's out of rings, right? Ain't that how it works? That's how it works, right, chat? Like, somebody help me out. If Sonic can't move no more, then it's safe to assume that he's out of rings, correct?
Sonic Generation. When the two Sonic are defeated by the Time Eater, they transform into Supersonic despite the absence of the rings. Sonic doesn't need rings to access his transformation. There are many other Sonic games where no rings are needed to transform. The reason that a limit is placed in the gameplay is for not making the game too easy, otherwise all the levels would have been completed easily.
You're goddamn right. And every time anybody says this shit, you get the Sonic hater. It's not even the other fandom's fanboy. It's just a Sonic hater. And then they say some dumb shit like, but he just a hedgehog. Bro, come on, bro. Stop that shit. Stop that shit.
To give an example,
Because the missing link between monkey and man is literally just a Sasquatch. Goku a goddamn Sasquatch. And, like, come on, bro.
Kratos.
You can't just look at people and say, oh, well, they're just this race. Like, what hedgehog do you know that's 3'3"? and can stand on 2 legs and is blue. Come on, bro. Obviously, he not just. That's literally the furthest thing from the word just. He is not just a hedgehog. He's anything but just a hedgehog.
Pirate is capable of annihilating powerful dark monsters and mighty creatures. But in gameplay, it allows them to lose lives in front of weak humans. Weak creatures will fall into cliffs despite their power or immortality outside the gameplay. This passes the same Sonic line with his transformation. He does not need rings to transform because outside of...
Thank you, bro. Is Beerus just a cat? Is Beerus just a cat? I don't think so. I don't think anybody ever sat down and said, but how he be Goku? He just a cat. I think it's heightism. I think it's heightism.
Sonic can freely master the powers of the Chaos Emeralds. I hope this video has opened your mind and your perspectives on the Blue Hedgehog. Comment and leave a like. See you next time.
Everybody take a moment to come here and like this freaking video. Boy, I will pause on everything. I'm not about to threaten nothing, but like, I gotta go to the bathroom anyway. So please go to Debunking Research. You see the name of the video right here. Take as much time as you need. I'm about to take me, I'm about to go to the bathroom real quick. Please come and like this video. Okay, hopefully y'all came by and liked Giamco's Giamco Research's video. You know what I mean? Like, it wouldn't be because, you know what I'm saying, like we couldn't have had this experience without them. So hopefully y'all were generous enough to go by and give them a like. Hold on, let's see. Run is greater than monkey equals Peter. Oh, equals Peter Griffin equals Goku. Okay. Oh yeah, okay. Human, yeah, the missing link between human and monkey, right, is equals Peter Griffin, which is greater than Goku. Okay, what do you rank Sonic at in terms of power? I put him at Dimensional Plus because because of his feats with Solaris, Egg Salamander, and Egg Wizard and Infinite. Now, I can't just say how strong I think Sonic is, right? Because if I say that, then y'all are going to ask me why. And if I answer that question, then it would be no point in making my next 2 videos. So you just got to look out for Downplay the Hedgehog episode 6 and Downplay the Hedgehog episode 7. And you'll know how strong I think Sonic is by the time episode 7 comes out. Damn, this Coca-Cola strong. All right. So, you know, again, now that Giacomo Research spent like a good 6.5 or so minutes changing our minds about whether or not the rings are a game mechanic, I just want y'all to sit back and think about it, right? Like, because I can take it either way. I'm one of those people, you know, that recognizes Sonic is real vague with the lore, and it's real showy with the theatrics, and there's purposely scarce with the details to keep people talking about it. But some things such as feats, right, can't be ignored. So do you believe that the rings are a game mechanic, or do you believe that the rings are not a game mechanic? Either way, again, I'll say, if the rings are a game mechanic, right, and they don't actually exist, then Sonic can dimensionally travel under his own power, right? But if the rings are not a game mechanic and they do exist in his world, then all it takes is for him to have absorbed 100 rings at some point in his life. It's like a level up thing, like in a fucking RPG, right? Like, it doesn't cost you anything to be able to get into a level 100 door. All it costs is for you to become a level 100. But you don't lose anything going through that door. That's kind of how it is when it comes to Sonic being able to travel dimensionally if the rings are not a game mechanic. And I'll show this another time. Like, hold on, not another time, but I'll show this again, right? I'll show this again for the people who got here late. Yeah, this is only about, what, 30 or so seconds? Okay, yeah. We got to, like, 28. Pay attention. For the people who just got here and was asking what was going on, pay attention to the amount of rings Sonic has and what's going to happen when he gets to 100. Three lives. 4 lives. 3 lives. 4 lives. Now, for someone to say that it costs him 100 rings to get to that next dimension, right? That would mean that when he gets there, he's only going to have 3 lives under his belt, because that's how it works, right? If the rings aren't a game mechanic, that's how it works. 100 rings equals 1 life. Therefore, if it costs him 100 rings to get there, he should have 3 lives when he gets there. Let's see what happens. 4 lives. So again, this is all assuming the rings are not a game. I mean, they're not a game mechanic, right? They exist in his world. This is like, okay, you have to ascend to at least having 100 rings within your body to know how to get there. Like at least 100 rings. Like this is not even like it costs you type of thing. It cost him nothing to get there, but he had everything to gain by wanting to get there. Let's see. Hold on. Where would you rank Garfield in terms of power? The comic book cat. He has some multiversal crap, unironically. Here's the thing. I love Garfield. Love me some fucking Garfield, bro. I used to watch Garfield and Friends when I was a kid. But, I am not fluent in comic book Garfield at all. At all. I know that he's faster than light. I saw that panel when he was able to turn out the light and go back to bed before it actually happened. Now, there is a fallacy possibility in that, right? Because some people can have fucked up circuiting and just flip a switch, and then it takes a while for the you know what I'm saying, for what you did to actually react to the controls. Like, some people got fucked up circuits, bro. But if we gonna assume that John lives in a regular house where everything's working, right, we're gonna assume that because part of John's lore is, right, like part of John's lore is that he just can't seem to get a girl. So he lives alone and he has a cat. He's a cat guy instead of a cat lady. One of those reasons very well could be because he broke. So if he is broke, right, then we have reason to question that faster than light feat where he turned out the light and went back to bed before it happened, before it got dark. But if Tom is just like everybody else, right, like the only problem, like he got his money up and the only real problem is he just unlucky with girls, which those guys exist, right? Like, people make fun of Mark Zuckerberg all the time, and you know what I'm saying, the people who just don't seem to have social skills. We would have a lot less reason to question Garfield being faster than light. I guess it just depends, right? Because light speed in and of itself, as in rays coming from the sun, is a little bit different than the electrical output that creates light in your house, simply because lightning speed and light speed, there's a big difference between the two. Like, don't make me start showing my deleted video of Urza. Like, I went through that in the beginning. You know what? Actually, no. I won't show the deleted Urza video, but I will say this. And that'll conclude the whole what I think about Garfield thing. Because, yeah, y'all already got it. I was just showing this for the people who got here late. So, let's see. Downplay the Hedgehog. Episode 1.
Goodbye and the spam calls.
Dude,
Hello
I
to
might
a phone
actually
plan
have
built
to
in
pay for
spam blocking.
YouTube Red, bro.
Very
Okay.
early.
So, lightning travels at 220,000 miles per hour. I don't know the difference between the two, but you can look them up yourself. Hold on, let me tell my boy, because he keep texting me. I'm about to say, I'm streaming. Okay, but yeah, that's a very big difference. How fast is light speed? I'll go ahead and look it up. How fast is light speed? Because I went over it in that video. I don't want to show one over, man. Okay, the speed of light in a vacuum is 186,000, right? 282, of course, but 186,000 miles per second, right? Versus
Scarlet, 500.
220 miles per hour. So that's something to think about when people try to do the whole, well, Garfield's faster than light thing. Like, understand that light was electric, it wasn't solar. There you go with that. That's all I really know about comic book Garfield. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Garfield has gravity manipulation and paradox inducement in Garfield and Friends. Oh my God. You might be right. You might be right. You might be right. I feel like I might have seen a scene where he was like trying to get rid of the gray cat, and he may or may not have done some shit. But like, you know what I'm saying? If Garfield is more or less just a, you know, the Squidward version of Courage, the cowardly dog, I feel like in my soul I want to just conclude to that, but I don't want to be married to that, because nobody should ever say anything definitely if they're a power scaler unless they actually had a proof. But the way I feel in my heart is that Courage the Cowardly Dog and Garfield might have probably the same range of powers. It's just that one gives a fuck and one doesn't. Respectively, how a cat and a dog would or should, right? Because dogs give a fuck, cats never did. Let's keep going with this little show. I don't want to go off on too big of a tangent. Okay, right. So, here's the thing I was talking about earlier when I said I was going to do some Mario shit and I wasn't going to just be one-sided. Let's see. Here we are. Yep. Come on, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Outside of Smash Sonic. This guy, Caleb IA, bro, I know you was committed to this in the beginning, but like, you know what? I'm not even gonna say it. I'm gonna just let him say it. Because what he says about his Sonic scaling is very similar to what I said at the very beginning of Downplay the Hedgehog episode 4.
Is it possible that a 15-year-old...
Let's start from the beginning. I don't want to talk over him.
So, is it possible that a 15-year-old hedgehog can beat the characters that we have already introduced to the series?
Sonic does stump Mario.
Come on!
This is Outside of Smash, and I'm Caleb IA. Now, this is one of the more difficult videos to do because Sonic's feats really got out of hand. This is going to be a mix of feats and calculations because
that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, and I'm not sucking my own stuff here. I don't want to say the D word. I'm not sucking my own stuff here. You feel me? But like, Sonic really is hard to calculate. He's really hard.
Good portion of it is just unrealistic. If you're an app,
because a good portion of it is unrealistic, so you got to find the reasonable shit within the unreasonable shit and say, okay, he did this. Though it don't really make sense for somebody his size and weight to have done that, he still did, you know, just like every other fictional character that don't have a body weight to do what they do. They still did it, so you got to put that shit under a calculator and see what that shit adds up to.
A portion of it is just unrealistic. If you're an avid or just a fan of Sonic in general, then you'll understand how many games there are and how there's not just one Sonic. Well, there's billions of Sonics, but we play through...
We don't do that. And he not about to do that either. I was just letting y'all know we don't do that.
And how there's not just one Sonic.
We can do that.
Well,
I don't have nothing against Archie Sonic. It's one of my best pastimes, but we don't include Archie Sonic feats to tell people why Game Sonic can beat people. We don't do that over here.
Of Sonics, but we play through which is the main Sonic of all of it, and this Sonic is the one true Sonic across all universes. That applies to separate entities too, though. There's a video game Sonic, and then there's Archie Sonic, and then in some instances there's TV show Sonic, which we merge TV show and video game Sonic to an extent. Sonic the Hedgehog is an ongoing series of comic books made by Archie Comics, hence the name Archie Sonic. I'm pretty sure you guys seen the Archie comics, or if you were like me, you had a cable that split one channel into like 4 channels, so there'd be channel 8, channel like 1 of 8, and then split into 4 ones, and then you probably see Archie there too. They didn't really show it on Cartoon Network or anything like that. It was just some channel. You have to go find it. But First, let's just lay down regular Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog is the central player throughout all Sonic games, where you run and run and run and run and defeat bosses and run and be bad and run. And this didn't happen. And run. The face of Sega was meant to be the counterpart to the Mario franchise. Sega created something meant to be faster and ahead of the game. And this product...
Alright, as the non-biased guy, I gotta come back. I gotta come back because he said a game was bad, and I feel like it was Sonic 06.
On regular Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog is the central player throughout all Sonic games, where you run and run and run and run and defeat bosses and run and be bad.
I have no objections.
And run. And this didn't happen.
It didn't happen. It erased itself from the timeline. Yes, it didn't happen. But at the same time, it did, because its residual effects still appeared through the timeline in Sonic Generations, which came much later.
Face of Sega was meant to be the counterpart to the Mario franchise. Sega created something meant to be faster and ahead of the game. And this product of Sonic was really fast. Really fast. Now, to work with these Sonic calculations, I had to break it down a lot. There's base regular Sonic. Then there's Super Sonic. And then there's Hyper Sonic. Then there's Archie's version of each of these. Then they add on, instead of Hyper Sonic, they have
Ultra Sonic.
And there's so many of them. I'll go through both regular Sonics, then Super, and then the Hyper Ultra ones. Sonic CD. Even though
we only
Sonics
doing
are
Game
base,
Sonic.
for
We
sure
gonna
does not
skip
mean
his
that the
Archie
speed
Sonic
is something
stuff.
not to take it.
I'm sorry. It's not like I don't like him. I love this guy. I love this video. I wish he continued outside of Smash series, but I'm trying to, one, stick to fair use, two, not make this video too long, and three, just stick to the point.
Count. Sonic CD released on the Sega CD in 1993.
I feel Sonic lost his identity when Colors was introduced. No. No. Of course, this is something that I'm not going to tell you your feeling is wrong, right? But if we going to talk about when Colors was introduced, Colors was one of the best things that was done for Sonic, because it got back to making Sonic cool. It got back to making Sonic fun. Because there was a lot of games before Colors that people just ignored just because Shadow the Hedgehog had came out. Like, people gave Shadow the Hedgehog a lot of heat. People gave Sonic 06 a lot of heat. People gave Sonic and the Secret Rings a lot of heat. People gave Sonic and the Black Knight a lot of heat. A lot of heat, bro. They did not like those games, especially, like, I'm assuming back-to-back right now just because I'm thinking of them that way. But of course, I'm probably wrong. I don't want to pull up the timeline right now. And you know what? I'll pull up the time. No, that's going too far off tangent. Anyway, yeah. I can go into detail. Okay, fine. Go into details, bro. You know? I'm always willing to hear what my people are saying. I'll get me some ice and pour me another drink while you go into details real quick. The ice ain't done yet. But yeah, let's go into detail. Let's see. Jason is my favorite Sonic. I don't mind Roger, but the writing for him is kinda cheesy and corny. I just want the old writing like they did to Jason. That's why I don't want to give my opinion on where Sonic lost his personality, right? Because I have a different opinion on it. Because I'm probably older than most of y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm in my early 30s. So I remember Jaleel White Sonic. You feel me? Like, I remember the first Sonic voice that ever existed, Jaleel White. And to me, you know, he had so much personality. He was so cool. He was so it and that. And Ryan Drummond came in and just, for me, that's the definitive Sonic. And then after Jason Griffith came in, nothing wrong with Jason Griffith. And I did eventually get used to him because he was the Sonic Unleashed Sonic, you know what I mean? He was that here we go, like that Sonic. But I just feel like, I don't know, it's something about when a company decides to go mainstream that, you know, and they decide to sell out in one area. Like, he was the voice of him in Sonic X, and that was what they knew. And then they brought the Sonic X characters all to the game. Rouge the Bat ended up sounding like she was 40 years old and not 18. It just didn't look. It just. Oh, he said, yeah, I'm 14. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't want to just bomb on your childhood like that, bro. Because there are people who grew up with the original Sonic cast. I mean, not the original, but the Sonic X cast, and I'm fine with that. But let's see, Jason Sonic was more serious than Roger, but that was the writer's fault, not Roger. I feel like, well, that was why I felt like he was messing up the brand. And again, nothing against your childhood, like your version of Sonic is valid. But I'll say this, the thing that made me accept all versions of Sonic was because for me, growing up with all versions of Sonic, going from Jaleel White, going to Ryan Drummond, on to Jason Griffith, on to Roger Craig Smith, it sounds like Sonic is getting a little bit older and a little bit more mature every iteration of him. It sounds like Sonic is growing up. Even though they always say he's 15. So, I can accept all versions of him. But personally, when I felt like, okay, Sonic is less a passion project and more a corporate thing, was when Jason Griffith. But that was only because, like, it wasn't Jason Griffith's fault. It was because of Sega wanting Sonic to go mainstream because they had become a software company and stopped making what you see on the screen, video game consoles. Let's see. I'm about to get at these chats. I honestly love the Bugs Bunny style AOS Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog Sonic. His tricks with Robotnik were always so cute. Yeah, see, that was my shit. Like, that's my nostalgia, right? Like, a lot of y'all that grew up with Sonic X and loved that and made y'all nostalgia, that Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog was my nostalgia, bro. Like, it was, bro. Anyway, we'll keep going. The writing for Sonic as a character was really bad in the new games. I feel his jokes were corny and that he talks too much. His feats in the new games were great, though. Yeah. I always tell people that when a Sonic game comes out, you have to expect certain things. Either the gameplay is going to suck and the story will be great, or the story will suck and the gameplay will be great. Either side of the coin, the music's gonna be great. There's never been a game where the music was fucked. But yeah, like, you gotta it was a certain thing after a minute. After Sonic Adventure 1, it just started coming like, okay, good story but fucked up gameplay. Or vice versa. Sonic stopped taking himself serious. I'm 26, so I grew up in the Dreamcast era. Okay, I'm gonna say this. Sonic never took himself serious. At least my Sonic never actually took himself serious. And I feel like that's a big disconnect between the people who grew up between eras, and you might have solved the code between why people love Sally and why people love Amy. Because a lot of people feel like Sally is useless and dumb, and it's like, no, you don't get how vain Sonic is. How narcissistic he has the potential to be if nobody puts him in check. He'll stare at his reflection all day like, that's a good-ass looking hedgehog right there, boy. Yeah. Sally would be like, bro, get the fuck out the mirror and let's go fight the world. You sound dumb as fuck. Amy would be up there, anything Sonic does, I just want to kiss it. I'm gonna kiss the ground. I'm gonna kiss the cake he ate. Like, let's see. For some reason, I don't think 06 was that bad in my opinion, considering that was my first Sonic game. I'll tell you what was wrong with 06. What was wrong with 06, 100%, it was too glitchy. You made the game hard, and then you made the game glitchy. You can't do both. You can't make a game truly challenging and then not finish it, because your fan base will be pissed. Like, there was certain running mechanics and shit like that in there. It was like, okay, I get why you made it hard. You didn't, you know, you wanted it to be challenging. This was a serious Sonic game. Eggman looked souped the fuck up. But y'all put half the team on it and sent the other half of the team to work on Sonic and the Secret Rings so that that could be done by holiday season. Look into the research. That was really why it happened. You don't cut the reboot team in half to make a game that happens after the reboot. You just don't do that. You count your losses, you push back the date of Secret Rings, and you make a good project. All y'all had to do was cut out the glitches. Like, the game was hard. Yeah, it was hard. But you can't make a game that's hard and glitchy. You just can't do that. Yeah, I like Sally. Sally was cool. Yeah, Sally was cool. Jaleel White Sonics taught me that no one has the right to touch you if you don't want them to. Sonic says, well, yeah. Hey, bro, everybody keep talking about Sailor Moon Says, right? But I'm almost guaranteed that shit copied off of Sonic Says. Like, okay, I'm not gonna sit there and say I'm almost guaranteed, but that sounds like some shit that was copied off of Sonic Says, because Sonic Says came way before. Like, at least as far as I was viewing it. Either way, hold on, let's get back in this chat. Lucky me, I barely ran into glitches and beat the game in 2 days. I still remember that. Oh, you a lucky bro. You a lucky dude. So you was probably one of those people that people was hating on. They was like, you was the one person in the room like, Sonic 06 ain't that bad. I beat that shit in 2 days. They was like, shut up, bitch. That shit garbage. Hold on. Let's see, or whatever. Although I prefer the other more slapstick shows, Sally was the brains of the group before Tails became Jimmy Neutron's persona. Now, I'm gonna tell you on that. I'm gonna tell you the big on that. First of all, Jimmy Neutron became a pale version of Tails' flesh sona. Or persona, I should say. But, yeah, because Tails came way before Jimmy Neutron existed. But, like, on the real of it, though, Tails, I was gonna go on that, actually. You know what? I'll save that for later. We'll discuss that. We're discussing that in a minute. Okay?
In between Sonic 1 and 2, Dr. Robotnik steals these special stones known as...
We on Outside of Smash.
They have the ability to change or manipulate time. Sonic's whole role in that game is to travel to the past, into the future, to the past, to the future.
Please hop over to his video and give it a like. Please. I will be here. I don't care if it's 0 when I see it on the screen. I know what y'all left to go do. Please support this guy doing Outside of Smash.
The speed alone. He travels all the way back into prehistoric times where I don't even see any dinosaurs or any type of animals. Looking like Dr. Robotnik had picked a time where...
You want me to pause for 30 seconds? Hold on, let me cut on the "We'll be right back" screen, because I'm serious about this. I really do want y'all to like to at least like his video. Following is your business. But let's see. We'll be right back. Here we go. 35 seconds to go and follow his video. Not follow, but go and like his video. Because I'm using it for my content, so it's only right that the people looking at it appreciate what we're looking at directly from
The show
them.
where they wear red robes? The movie with Olaf? welcome to finding anything on any app TV. Welcome to Google TV.
Okay. Hopefully y'all came over and liked this video. I'm gonna keep going.
Mauled by anything on land. So saying that everything was just a bunch of fishes and there was still trees, I'd probably put that into the Permian period.
Nobody left the chat when you told us to support Gianco Reese. Like, man, please like that video, dog. Please. Like, that's the rings or a game mechanic argument, like, broken. Like, please like her.
So with his speed alone, Sonic travels back in time for about...
Y'all need me to throw another "we'll be right back" in? I don't see nothing, so I'm... Okay, somebody just left. I'm gonna assume... Alright, we gonna give that person 30 seconds to come back. We about to throw another "we'll be right back" in. I'll even put Gianco Research back up, bro. Okay, they back. Okay, I've been seeing her video. Okay, I'm gonna assume that y'all all right. Y'all telling me the truth. It is what it is. Back to Outside of Smash with Sonic.
251 million years ago. I can understand moving fast that everything becomes slower. Everything was just a bunch of fishes and to the future just with the speed alone. He travels all the way back into prehistoric times where I don't even see any dinosaurs or any type of animals. Looking like Dr. Robotnik had picked a time where he wouldn't get mauled by anything on land. So saying that everything was just a bunch of fishes and there was still trees, I'd probably put that into the Permian period. So with his speed alone, Sonic travels back in time for about 251 million years ago. I can understand moving fast that everything becomes slower around you, but the concept of traveling back in time is just, I don't know. I could try to sit down using the Heisenberg uncertainty principle and all, but I want to get into the next one. There's a giant god of time thing, right? And his name is the Time Eater. He uses time holes to scatter everyone up, and along with that, every time he goes through time,
When that thing goes through time, it tears space apart, leaving the areas empty and dead, and sticking them in this weird white limbo. When the Sonics accelerate through time, they fix space, returning color and life.
I can't believe I was cut off by both tails. Alright, oh yeah, and since there were time holes in all the past Sonics, well, the past Sonic meets the new Sonic and generally have the same speed, regardless. Now, I haven't seen any instances where you would be able to repair space using speed, because you can't tear space like that. Even though it's called the space-time fabric, it doesn't mean you can just, like, snip at it.
I love his reactions.
In Sonic Lost World, you face Egg Robo, which was a product of Dr. Eggman using energy harvested from plants, animals, the air, and forms green particles. So basically, life energy in a sense. After blasting a sunlight object, it turned into a black hole. Sonic has the ability to run past this black hole and decently well. Now, to do that, you would have to be at least 25% ahead of the speed of light. By itself, it's pretty confusing because first, to manifest a black hole out of a sunlight object, that's something weird. Well, that would be weird if black holes weren't produced off of stars. So this is just a regular black hole being produced from technically a star, and it's from a small one at that. And the fact that it just disappears is unexplainable, but I'll just say video game mechanics. Sonic and the Secret Rings. An alternate reality spawned from a book where Sonic had been taken into the world to fight Erasor, an evil spirit that's near the level of godlike. Sonic defeats him, but then Sonic has to
I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back to this
small
because literally,
this is just a regular black hole being produced from object. That's something weird. Well, that would be weird if black holes weren't produced off of stars,
right?
because at least 25% ahead of the speed of light. By Sonic has the ability to run past this black hole indecently well. Now, to do that, you would have to be at least 25% ahead.
So there you go about these black holes and shit. Like that one, you get what I'm saying? Like, oh, Sonic can't outrun a black hole. My boy hit him with the facts right here. And I really wanted to discuss this. Like, fuck that Sonic Colors feat with the black hole that wasn't actually a black hole. These are mini stars that he's throwing at Sonic, and they're creating mini black holes. A black hole the size of a golf ball should be able to, like, what? Destroy everything, if I remember correctly?
Object that turned into a black hole. Sonic has the ability to run past this black hole indecently well. Now, to do that, you would have to be at least 25% ahead of the speed of light. By itself, it's pretty confusing, because first, to manifest a black hole out of a sunlight object, that's something weird. Well, that would be weird if black holes weren't produced off of stars. So this is just a regular black hole being produced from technically a star, and it's from a small one at that. And the fact that it just disappears is unexplainable, but I'll just say video game mechanics. Sonic and the Secret Rings. An alternate reality spawned from a book where Sonic had been taken into the world to fight Razor, an evil spirit that's near the level of godlike. Sonic defeats him, but then Sonic has to return back to...
Oh, Eraser Jin was pretty much godlike. Like, he was... Yeah.
Original world.
Let's get these comments. Bro, already subbed to him / her. I was trying to look for Sonic research. Yep, when I was trying... Okay, good. As long as y'all sub to him.
Person that had got him into the world of Arabian Nights. So Sonic had ran across multiple alternate universes until he found his way back home.
Here we go. Here we go. See, this that Dark Star Archangel shit right here that he was denying, right? He was denying that shit. And then what happened? Other people seem to get the point too.
The ability to run from universe to universe, no matter the time span between a year or in a day of running, he would still be more than 100 billion times the speed of light. It would either be that, or it would at least reach 1 quadrillion times the speed of light.
He still got a little bit lower than me, but he was calculating a different feat.
Like there's the running in a year time span, but then there's the running of like a second or an hour time span, which is side by side. There's a huge giant gap in numbers between. Sonic Rush for the DS.
Yes.
He creates tornadoes in space.
Which shouldn't fucking be a thing. This should not be a thing, my bro.
Space is a vacuum. You can't create tornadoes in space. It's impossible. She's creating fire tornadoes too. That doesn't make any sense. What? You know what? Let's get on to the more busted character.
Nope, we're not getting on to the more busted character. I'm sorry. We don't do Archie Sonic right now on this channel. I ain't even gonna say we don't do Archie Sonic on this channel, because we do Archie Sonic on this channel. We just don't do Archie Sonic right now on this channel. But, you know, this just gives y'all the opportunity to look up, you know, outside of Smash. Bro, these feats, bro. I'm gonna just leave that right there, bro, because he knows what he's talking about. He knows what he's talking about, and he didn't scale the Generations feat. So just leaving that there. Yeah, he ranked him S tier. Yeah, he gave him his own tier.
For time, I'm done with this character. No, let's put.
Here we
So
go.
many zeros. If there's another zero, it's faster. Just to add a zero, you get faster. This character busted. I don't know. I'm done. I'm done with this character. No, let's put him right here above as put him. No, you know what? No, Sonic gets his own tier. That's it. No, Sonic gets his own tier for the time being until we figure something out, because this is ridiculous. I would say now let's get into the other forms of Sonic, but I'm gonna save that for the next video. The next one is going to be at least 2 to 3 days from now, so if it goes up on Friday, expect it on Sunday or Monday. If it goes up on Tuesday, expect it on Friday or Thursday, I'd say. I hope you enjoyed this. Go back and reminisce with those Archie comics. Enjoy the times, guys.
Now I want y'all to look at his face in the main picture, bro. That's his face. I'm just gonna call it. This is my headcanon. That's his face after doing fucking Sonic research.
Sonic is busted.
Alright, now watch what he say at the beginning of this. It's basically bar for bar what I said at the beginning of Downplay the Hedgehog episode 4.
Sonic the Hedgehog. We all know him and a good amount love him. And then there's also a lot that may love him a little too much. But I guess that's just how fan bases work. I'd gone over how fast and how strong base Sonic was, and I promised that I would make a part 2 of the other forms of Sonic. While that video was 8 months ago, I'm going to man up and give those that had waited for this.
He said it's gonna be out next week, and this man said that was 8 months ago. Understand that power scale in Sonic is fucking confusing, bro, because you gotta play through the game. You can't just watch a playthrough. You gotta no, I'm sorry. You can't just watch the cutscenes. You gotta play through the game. You gotta actually have the motherfucking balls to sit down and say, okay, I'm gonna take 7 hours out of my day to watch how a motherfucker played through this game, master long play, and got all the items and seen every cutscene and shit like that. Like, goddamn.
Video, the part 2 they deserved. Welcome to the Outside of series, where I take a character from their respective franchise to list and calculate their feats to see how strong they are. This one's going to be on Super Sonic and any other extra form that they gave this hedgehog, because what is this guy? Some kind of Super Saiyan or something? So, if you're not familiar with Super Sonic, then
that was on purpose, y'all. I need y'all to realize why that was on purpose, because people tired of hearing that bullshit.
you're probably lying, because you had to have seen it somewhere. If you're on the internet, you're going to see a Supersonic icon somewhere. Supersonic was a form introduced in Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Once you collect all 7 of the Chaos Emeralds, you pull the energy from them and become Supersonic. Now,
okay, so what he said, I'm gonna just go to it. Like, we're not finna go through this whole video, bro. Basically, all of the feats that he does in this fucking video, he basically realizes that base Sonic has better feats than Super Sonic. So what we really need to do as a community is find the multiplier in power instead of focusing on Supersonic's feats alone, because Supersonic, feat wise, pretty much has always had lesser feats than base Sonic, at least when it comes to speed. Outside of maybe Solaris and, you know, things like that. Like, I feel like there's more shit that already exists that people that, you know, are better at math than me could easily put under a microscope and say, hey, like, no, Supersonic did this shit and that was cold. But I'm only a normal guy, bro. I just go through the excruciating pain of the advanced math. I'm not a mathematician.
problem with the feats of Supersonic are the same problems that prevented me from making this video. Supersonic is treated as just a power-up where he's basically Mario with the gold star. He can't be damaged unless he's crushed or he falls into a pit of despair. After that, his base speed is multiplied by about 2. Also, he doesn't require running because he just glides. So after that, there's really not much left. A lot will be quick to say that he's universe level, multi-planet level, or whatever large level. Just want to argue about him being...
Here we go.
Yeah. If he's doing that much damage when punching, then great. That's going to be it. I wanted to go over Hypersonic, but it's the same case as Supersonic, and you just have this infinite form who can apparently just do everything, and A lot of people want to argue about him being canonically or not, or I'm really not about that at this time. And for Archie Sonic, it's already known about how busted Archie Sonic is. Plus, even when I said Archie Sonic is separate
Here you go.
232,000 miles in the span of 5.
I'm sorry, I was too fucking
To
early.
go 232,000 miles from what we can assume from the gameplay. To go 232,000 miles in the span of 5 seconds, you would have to be going at the speed of 139,620,000 miles per hour, which would put him at 0.2 times the speed of light. Wait a minute. That's not a supporting feat. There's so much information on regular Sonic being able to reach the speed of light, but when it comes to Super Sonic, this is what I'm getting. Okay, let me check on more feats since this isn't exactly helping. So we're going to be going over the feats of Super Sonic that would leave regular Sonic in the dust. Let's start with
Sword Brian claims the super multiplier is, let's see, 467,000. Sword Brian claims that, huh? I would love to see his I'm gonna write that down. Sword Brian, huh? Yeah, we looking at his shit after this.
well, it seems I apparently don't have anything already. I'm going to try to find some stuff with the games that have Super Sonic in it. So, Sonic 2. No, that's just game mechanics making him faster. Well, maybe we'll get something in Sonic 3. No, regular Sonic can do way more than this water running stuff. Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2, while excluding Chaos abilities, because I'm actually just looking on actual feats that he can do already. Sonic Heroes? No. Sonic 06? Some Cosmic Armor stuff? Okay, yeah, but I want speed. Sonic Unleashed? No. Sonic 4? No. Sonic Colors? No. Generations? No. Lost World? No. Sonic Fighters? What? Oh my god. There's no notable speed feats for Super Sonic. Everything I considered fast, regular Sonic can do. Super Sonic is just a power-up game mechanic that's meant to help you go fast when it comes to fights and to boost in strength, but there's no boost in speed to the point of where regular Sonic can't do it. And yes, in the games he's faster and intangible to everything besides crushing and hell, but this is really
Invulnerable, not intangible.
game mechanic. But he's stronger. There's that's something. But the speeds that Sonic can go, that alone can be a strength for him. But Super Sonic is probably the best form for him to go at these speeds, because the force that regular Sonic can exert would probably be enough to destroy his whole body. I'll give him that. If you want strength and durability, then yeah, Super Sonic is good. Aside from that, Super Sonic isn't really needed unless it's in the game itself. If I was to give Super Sonic the speed of base Sonic, he'd still be really busted. Here, you want an example? In the part 1, we can take an example from there. Sonic in a second can go 208,523 times faster than the speed of light in the matter of a second. Converting that over, he's going 139,835,520,000,000 miles per hour. With that alone, he can exert 58,555,302,421 tons of force.
Because he calculates using kinetic energy too. This is why this is my boy right here.
Just with a punch. So hey, if he's doing that much damage when punching, then great. That's going to be it. I wanted to go over Hypersonic, but it's the same case as Supersonic, and you just have this infinite form who can apparently just do everything, and a lot of people want to argue about him being canonically or not, or I'm really not about that.
We just gonna let him
time.
talk for the next 143.
For Archie Sonic, it's already known about how busted Archie Sonic is. Plus, even when I said Archie Sonic is separate from video game Sonic, I got multiple comments on how Archie Sonic isn't canon. as if we're just disregarding everything that I had said, but hey, it wouldn't be the first time, now would it? Now, that's going to be it, guys. The next Outside of video probably won't be JoJo based. I highly doubt it was. I highly doubt it will be, because I won't be doing anything JoJo based with the Outside of series until I have the equipment for it, because I want to put a lot of effort into that video. But I'm willing to do anything else here. I'll probably do My Hero, Hunter, maybe even finish up the Smash characters, even though I'm not calling it Outside of Smash now. They're just Nintendo characters as it may be. Some of them aren't even Nintendo characters, so there's that. Comment who you guys want to see. Maybe I'll go over it, maybe not. Maybe I'll take another 8-month hiatus. Who knows? I'll see you guys in the next one, though. So
see how he takes 8 months hiatuses? See how he takes 8-month hiatuses? He didn't take an 8-month hiatus before when he was doing Mario and Luigi and the rest of them. Like, nah. But, and this is, hold on, let me just be show. Let me just be show. Let me look up the Outside of Smash playlist. Oh, he deleted that. Oh, wait, Outside of Marvel, franchises, Pokemon. Yeah, he took out the Outside of Smash shit. Like, he's really done with that shit. Like, bro, he's done with that shit. Alright. Outside of Smash. Let's see. March 8th.
Characters and
right?
Ganondorf.
August 20. Wait, this 2016 or 2015 or what?
I want you guys to comment your characters.
Wait, March 8th, 2016, right? August 2016.
Odd movies and shows
I'm
to
pretty
watch
sure
lists
I
from
left
anywhere,
you.
and watch when you get home. Welcome to Easy
What is this glitch?
Welcome to Google TV.
So I pulled this, and the most results I got were for Luigi.
I'm getting ready to say, like,
this and
that shit just didn't do it right. Anyway, so yeah, these were all 2016. The research that he put into Sonic ended up taking him to the point where this one comes out 4 years ago instead of 5 years ago. Right?
So
November
is it possible that a
26th.
15-year-old hedgehog can beat the...
Oh, 2016? This 2016?
So is it possible that a 15-year-old
That didn't make sense. Why you say it was 4 when it was, or whatever. Whatever. But, okay, the next one came, what? He spent a long time searching for fucking Supersonic. Goodness. Okay, wait. He said it was only supposed to take 8 months. Like, oh, damn. But y'all see what I mean? Like, this Sonic shit is crazy, bro. Like, it... Let me go back.
So until then, peace out, and Sonic Speed at Godspeed. Be willing to do anything else here. I'll probably do my... I highly doubt it was. I highly doubt it will be, because I won't be doing anything JoJo based with the Outside of series until I have on how thing and 55,302,000.
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna just end it here because I'm already at the end. I feel like he was gonna say the same shit, like, you know what I mean? This shit basically blew my circuits in my head. But yeah, there you go. Geekdom 101 did a nice little video on the power of Supersonic, and he late in the game, this is a year ago, realized that that Supersonic could actually touch Super Saiyan God. And I'm like, about fucking time. I feel like I'm on here.
I'm sure all you guys who are hardcore Sonic fans, we're gonna leave them in the comment section your favorite feat. In fact, go ahead and leave a comment. Tell me what your favorite feat is.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, let's keep going. Let's keep going, bro. Let's talk about Eggman, bro. Because there's one thing, and hold on. Let's go to my channel. My videos. Right here. Let's talk about this one.
Okay, so gang, I'm literally in the middle of like moving out of town. But should I make this? Like, is this a video that y'all want to see? Let me know. Drop some comments.
Alright. So before I get into that, I want to talk about Sword Brian claiming that super multiplier was 118 million. Can y'all provide the source for that? Because I'm definitely about to watch it. Sword Brian, Supersonic versus Infinite. The power of Supersonic debunked. Okay, for geekdom. Sword Brian, coolest supersonic transformation. Could he win against Vegeta? Sonic versus Dragon Ball Super. Stronger than you think. How strong is Sonic? Let's see. Been waiting for this. Yeah, bro. Tell me what's going on, bro. Like, which one is the video that I should be looking at? Are they equal? No, we not finna do this infinity equals infinity thing because we already know that's a goddamn fallacy. Sonic is the strongest character in fiction. This is some highballing. Sword Brian, okay. I would never be married to that. There's always gonna be somebody who can do shit. Oh, it looks like I've watched this before. Okay. Let's see if this is true.
Hey guys, Swordman here today, bringing you guys another YouTube video.
Wait, ain't Sword Brian the same guy who supposedly debunked me? Hold on, bro.
Yo, let me tell y'all how badly the
Link of the S Shining. It was S Shining. I'll deal with him another day. I'll probably deal with him tomorrow. I'll see how I feel after I look up Mario's stats.
And we will be talking about Sonic. And wow, I haven't talked about Sonic in over a month. So I hope this video makes up for my lack of Sonic content. And this video is basically going to be talking about why Sonic is one of the strongest characters in all of fiction. And there's only one character who I think can beat Sonic. I won't be talking about him in this video. I'll actually talk about him in a later video. But anyway, before I start this video, I need to say something first. And first of all, just to get my point across of how just insanely powerful Sonic is, I'm going to be lowballing Sonic's power in this. Also, I'll be talking about his planetary feats up to his higher feats. So yeah, that pretty much covers everything we're going to do in this video. So to start with a feat that isn't all that impressive, Sonic defeats the City Buster easily in his base form, and this happens in Sonic Generations. And
yeah, I guess we'll call him a City Buster for now, even though they said he was going to destroy the world.
So something slightly more impressive is when Sonic fights the Deadly Six. Now these characters might not seem like they're strong at all, but they actually absorb the planet's energy, so the Deadly Six crew is at least planetary, or close to it. And he defeats all of these characters. Okay, I hear what you're saying. Those feats are good and all, but they're nowhere near the strongest character in fiction.
Did this man pinch his nose?
Well, here. We're going to be talking about a more impressive feat, and this feat comes from Sonic Battle. Now, in Sonic Battle, Sonic has to go defeat Emerald. And just to put it in perspective, Emerald copied the energy of all the stars. And when I say copied, I mean he took the energy of all the stars. But anyway, even...
That's a fallacy. At least as far as I remember it is. The thing is, the power of the stars is hyperbole. That's just what they named a weapon. If I remember correctly, that was literally like just the name of a certain weapon. It wasn't literally supposed to mean the power of the stars. Like all stars. A lot of people don't know that because they haven't played that, but unless there's something that I don't know, this is a fallacy.
We lowball this to just him absorbing one star. It's at least solar system level. Now, account for the fact that he had all 7 Chaos Emeralds on him. And by the way, a Chaos Emerald has around a multiplier of a measly 119 quadrillion. Yeah, that's a huge number. And that's just one Chaos Emerald. Now multiply that by 7, which Emerald has a 1, a multiplier of a measly 100. By the way, a Chaos Emerald has a...
This is why he said that, okay.
Around all 7 Chaos Emeralds on him. System level. Now, just him absorb. And when I say copied, I mean he took the energy.
I'm sorry, y'all. Like, I really wanted this to be true. I really did want this to be true, y'all. But yeah, the power of the stars does not literally mean the power of the stars. The power of the stars is just what they named a cannon.
Energy of
like
all
they
the stars.
literally only named a cannon.
And when I say copied, I mean he took the energy.
My brother came home, y'all. It is what it is.
All the stars. But anyway, even if we lowball this to just him absorbing one star, it's at least solar system level. Now, account for the fact that he had all 7 Chaos Emeralds on him. And by the way, a Chaos Emerald has around a multiplier of a measly 119 quadrillion. Yeah, that's a huge number.
Maybe I missed something. That's why I keep rewinding it, y'all.
Just him absorbing one star, it's at least solar system level. Now, account for the fact that he had all 7 Chaos Emeralds on him. And by the way, a Chaos Emerald has around a multiplier of a measly 119 quadrillion.
Okay, so I didn't miss anything. Now it's time for me to wait for him to explain this.
Yeah, that's a huge number. And that's just one Chaos Emerald. Now multiply that by 7, which Emerald has all 7 of the Chaos Emerald. And this equals around 333 quadrillion. That's an insane multiplier. Even if we keep the low ball that Emerald only absorbed 1 star, which is still around solar system level, that means he isn't solar system level. No, he isn't galaxy level. He's multi-universal. And
can anybody tell me where he got this this number from? Maybe I'm just maybe I missed it.
This is me lowballing Emerald. And as a matter of fact, I didn't even know Emerald was this insanely powerful until I started doing the research. But anyway, our solar system is...
Okay, it looks like I've been here before. So I answered a question at 11:14. Okay, it says he explains it later. Okay. Thanks, Chuck.
About 1.87 light years. Now, like I said before, if we low Emerald to where he only absorbs one star, he can destroy a grand total of, bear with me, I can't actually pronounce numbers that good, 1,557 quadrillion light years. Now, let's put that in perspective, shall we? Now, Emerald can destroy 119,769,230 universes. I hate to bring in Dragon Ball here, but that's stronger than any character in Dragon Ball Super as we know of. But guess what? That's not even close to the end of it. See, Emerald has more than just power. So, okay. Let's go back to Dragon Ball. I hate to bring it up here. It's gonna be on controversy or whatever. So, in Dragon Ball Super manga, Master Roshi was actually able to give Jiren trouble. And this is the Master Roshi who isn't even solar system level. So, Master Roshi is around 300 years old. And he has a lot of experience and a lot of skill. That's how he was able to fight someone like Jiren and do so well. Now, let's take Emerald. And he has over 4,000 years of combat abilities. And unlike Master Roshi, who actually had to grow up, develop skills over a period of time, and he even stops training after a certain period, Emerald has 4,000 years of combat abilities, over 4,000 years of combat abilities, over 4,000 years of skills, and unlike Master Roshi and the other characters, Emerald can just watch you do something and instantly know how to do the move. And he is able to do it better than the one who did the attack. So we got someone who is multi-universal and has over 4,000 years of training experience. And you want to know how Sonic fares against this guy? Go on, I'll wait. Well, if you never played Sonic Battle, you wouldn't know this, but if you did play Sonic Battle, you would know this. And Sonic beats Emerald in, I kid you not, less than 30 seconds. And I'm not even, no. See, this is a 100% solid fact. They specifically state
This is again why I created the Downplay the Hedgehog episode 4 episode. Because it does matter. The timer matters. People kept popping up saying the timer didn't matter and it was just some bullshit from the game. Like, no, bro, like, the time was perfect in the Dark story. It did not coincide correctly with the hero story.
They specifically state this. It's 100% facts. You can't argue that, well, actually, he didn't, it took him longer than 30 seconds. No, it is a fact that it took Sonic 30 seconds, well, less than 30 seconds, to be a multi-universal warrior in less than 30 seconds in base form. I hope you guys can wrap your heads around just how insane this is.
Again, this is him assuming that the power of the stars is not just a canon. He's assuming that the power of the stars absorbs the power of all stars. Unless there's something that I don't know, that's not necessarily the case.
And, like, 4,000 years of training experience in being able to copy skills, and being multi-universal, and Sonic defeats Emerald in 30 seconds. And I'm not even done yet. And guess what? Sonic has this thing called a super form on top of that. But I'll hold on.
That was the ear R I was talking about.
Video. So you think that's his best feat? No, that's not his best feat. Not even close. So, okay. Sonic was able to defeat an Egg Dragoon who was powered by the Time Meter. Now what makes this insane is that the Time Meter destroyed all of reality in mere seconds, and Sonic beats the Egg Dragoon who had power like that. I'm not saying that makes the Egg Dragoon reality tier.
It's called the Final Egg Blaster. Eggman flat out says it can destroy entire star systems. Oh, is that what you're talking about? It can destroy entire star systems. Okay, the problem with that is the limit to which it would probably run out of energy, right? So entire star systems would have to be taken at face value because we always have fucking low ballers. So I would assume what the lowest we can ball that is 1 star system at a time or 2 star systems maximum. Still, you know what I mean, still impressive, but you know, a universe is a star system, but so is a galaxy, and so is a solar system, is it? But a galaxy is a star system, and so is a universe. My little brother is hitting me up about the, hopefully that's not appearing. Okay, it's not appearing. Good.
It makes the
personal.
Really. And Sonic beats the Egg Dragoon who had power like that. I'm not saying that makes the Egg Dragoon reality tier, but it makes the Egg Dragoon really close to being reality tier. And we got the fact that base form Sonic actually even hurt the Time Eater, who is a reality tier.
Base form Sonic did that?
I'm not saying that.
Oh yeah, when he blew out his fire.
Egg Dragoon, who had power like that. I'm not saying that makes the Egg Dragoon reality tier.
I don't believe that the Egg Dragoon scales to the Time Eater just because it can destroy entire star systems. I mean, it makes sense because a star system could be a universe or it could be a galaxy though. Both have you know, their own timeline in their right, so I guess I can see how he would scale it there, but it's such a loose scale, but like it does, you know what I mean, it has its merits.
Able to defeat an Egg Dragoon who is powered by the Time Meter. Now what makes this insane is that the Time Meter destroyed all of reality in mere seconds, and Sonic beats the Egg Dragoon who had power like that. I'm not saying that makes the Egg Dragoon reality tier, but it makes the Egg Dragoon really...
Thank you. He's saying it doesn't make the Egg Dragoon reality tier. That was all I wanted.
Saying that makes the Egg Dragoon reality tier, and it makes the Egg Dragoon really close to being reality tier. And we got the fact that base form Sonic actually even hurt.
Okay. I can't really argue with that one. It's close. It's on his way.
The Time Eater, who is a reality tier warrior, and we have the fact that Sonic survived an attack from the Time Eater. So yeah, now let's talk about Sonic 06. In Sonic 06, Sonic fights an entity called Solaris, and Solaris can destroy all of reality. I think he was about to do it. He only left a few small chunks remained of reality. But anyway, with the help of his super form, Sonic is able to beat this guy. Now, a common misconception
God, I love this fucking song.
About this is that Sonic, Shadow, and Silver are fighting him all at once. Well, that's not the case. See, Solaris is omnipresent, meaning that he exists in all planes of time, past, present, and future. So the only way they could beat Solaris is by going to the past, going to the present, and going to the future. So Sonic was fighting Solaris in the present. And yeah, this is a reality tier feat for each of the Super Hedgehogs. Now granted, in this fight, the Super Form did take damage, but when Sonic fought the Time Eater, who did the exact thing that Solaris wanted to do, but way quicker, this time Super Sonic didn't get damaged at all. So that shows Sonic's rapid improvement.
Yeah.
Now we shall now talk about the final thing, and we're going to be talking about how Sonic fought a being who created an infinite dimension. Now this is quite impressive.
Yeah.
And sadly, it took the help of Sonic Classic. I don't even know why I pronounced it Sonic Classic. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. Anyway, in this fight, modern Sonic had the help of Classic Sonic and the Avatar. But granted, the Avatar and Classic Sonic are way weaker than modern Sonic. But anyway, enough about how strong Sonic is. Let's talk about the speed. And oh boy, Sonic is the fastest character in fiction. And I'm gonna state that with confidence. I would love to see you come up with a faster character. Now, before I talk about how fast Sonic is, I just want to say that I know about Flash being able to race someone who was doing instantaneous transportation, and Flash still won that race. That doesn't hold a candle to what Sonic was able.
Bro, first off, we didn't already said at the beginning, we figured out at the beginning of this stream, at the very beginning of this stream, that Sonic can outrace instant teleportation because he can do it himself. First off, he can do it himself, and he was outrunning Silver's teleportation. So, really understand what he can do when it comes to what the fuck he wants to do versus what the fuck he's having fun with.
And okay, now Sonic is way faster than light, of course. We've seen that, that's a given. Second, he tore through an infinite realm, but he had the help of the Rookie character. Like I said, the Rookie isn't even close to the speed of Sonic. But the thing that is the most impressive is the thing that he did in Sonic Generations, and that was when Sonic ran so fast he restored all of reality. And that's insane. And guess what? That's not even his max speed.
Not even at all.
Like, what?
Nope.
I don't even know how you would start to calculate how fast you would have to go to restore things, but the fact that that's not even his max speed is insane. Also, Sonic has a ton of strong abilities he can use, like Chaos Control, and just like Shadow, he can do the same as Shadow. But anyway, Sonic doesn't typically use these attacks, but he does use them sometimes. But basically, what Chaos Control is where Sonic can stop time. And it's not just a normal time stop where if you're fast enough.
He can do it with 60 rings. He don't need a Chaos Emerald to stop time, y'all. It costs him 60 rings.
You can actually get out of it. No, it doesn't matter how fast you can go. This time stop will stop you from moving. Sonic also has a ranged attack called Sonic Wave, where he spins so fast he shoots a shockwave. And he has basic attacks like the homing attack, blah 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 blah. We all know those. And he does have one overpowered skill called Ring Time, where it can turn anyone into a ring. But I really don't want to use that anymore because
we're not gonna use that on this channel, bro. That's just broken. He already broke it in existence. We don't need that. We can make our point without using Ring Time in his arsenal. But that's just something we bring up later on. You know what I'm saying? If people is pressuring us. But come on, bro. I'm sorry, that shit actually funny.
Use that
Ring Time is OP as fuck. Yeah, you turning other people into rings, bro.
For why Sonic will win in a fight. I just do that so to, I know Sonic is physically stronger than the Warrior. I just use Ring Time so it can get my point across more, but it doesn't actually work. But anyway, Sonic is insanely powerful, and to end this off, I'm going to be explaining one of the most overpowered things about Sonic, and it's that Sonic gets stronger every second. Sonic even states
that may be hyperbole. We're not gonna sit up here and just because that was just an exchange. That wasn't lore. That wasn't an author statement. That was just Sonic talking shit. So we gotta take that with a grain of salt. However, Sonic does get stronger pretty fucking fast. Even if it's not literally by the second, it might be by the hour. It might be by the minute. Who knows? But he gets stronger within a very short amount of time. You know what I mean? Infinite beat his ass, and then in 6 months he was able to make Infinite say, "Oh shit, like you kind of knocked me hard for a second. I gotta actually get serious." Like that was an increase in speed, and apparently Sonic wasn't doing nothing but getting tortured for 6 months.
So that he can do this, and there's evidence to back this up. And it is when Sonic got captured by Eggman. He was tortured for 6 months. Yeah, I know, it's dark, I guess. Anyway, there was no room for Sonic.
Infinite ass looked like a whole mother. Why your ears look like speakers? Why did they do that?
Do any training, not that Sonic ever trains. But anyway, after the 6 months of Sonic's torture, Sonic fights Infinite. And guess what Infinite has to say about Sonic? He says that Sonic has improved. How would that be possible? If Sonic never had an opportunity to train,
never,
and he was tortured, the only thing that makes sense is that Sonic can get stronger every second. Just to kind of...
Again, let's not hyperbolize the word second. It could be by the minute, could be by the hour, could be by the fucking week. Who knows? But it's obvious that Sonic gets stronger without actually needing to train. That's what we should take away from that.
This in perspective, if you don't train for about 60 days, whole workout, and like 60 days, you lose a lot of your prior strength. Just imagine 6 months. But guess what? Sonic got stronger. You want to know why? Because he gets stronger every second. But yeah, with that, I have to say, it always comes that time of day.
Please don't take that at face value, y'all. Please. He does get stronger gradually, but you know what? Like, I'm not gonna sit up there and say his strength gonna double in a second, or you know what I mean. But he does get stronger by not having to train, and it happens very fast. He's always getting stronger.
And I have to say, bye.
Chuck, you said that he was gonna explain the 119 trillion times multiplier with the Chaos Emerald. That never happened. I'll attribute that to the Mandela effect or whatever. But yeah, like, I liked his video, but I waited through it all, like, because yeah, as y'all saw when I first got here, I had already watched this video to a T. But there's a reason why I don't know who he is, and it's because this guy brought up a Chaos Emerald multiplier and did not give a source for it. Like, you know what I mean? Everything else in this shit was cool, but I can't use this if he not gonna tell me where it's from. I believe it was in another video or some crap. Okay, that's fine. Like, I give you all the time in the world that you need to, like, link me whatever said video. You know what I mean? I'm not saying he wrong. I'm just saying I can't use this if I don't have a source. We can talk about Eggman and Marvel next. Cause that video that I played early as hell without needing to, like, you know what I'm saying? Let's see. Let's go back again. Let's go back to my shit. Here we go.
Okay, so gang, I'm literally in the middle of like moving out of town, but should I make this? Like, is this a video that y'all want to see? Let me know. Drop some comments.
So, let's talk about it. So, in my last post got me thinking, how would Eggman fare as a villain in the Marvel or DC verse? Let's do a danger threat. 1 being a no factor, 10 being a top tier trouble. Where's Eggy? I'ma go 5 to 7 ballpark. What you say? What say you? If he was in the Marvel, I could see him having his eyes set on the stones. Oh, god damn it, like that's basic shit for this nigga. It's basic shit for Eggman to have a fucking Chaos Emerald and people don't know about it. It's basic shit for him to be searching for the Chaos Emeralds. Hell, it's basic shit for him to trick Knuckles out of the Master Emerald. That's basic shit. So if we gonna sit there and apply that to Marvel, and the Chaos Emeralds are more or less basically Infinity Stones with different rules, yeah, he would be competing with Thanos. Now, I'm not finna sit here and say that he's got superhuman strength or the superhuman like clairvoyance of Thanos or anything like that. But I will say that Eggman has done a lot of shit routinely that is out of his league. The Time Eater in what was it, Sonic Generations, that thing could destroy all of time and space. He found it and enslaved it. How do you enslave something that can destroy all of goddamn time and space? Every timeline. Right? Like, for him to be able to enslave some shit like that lets me know that if he was in Marvel, Galactus is getting slapped when Eggman shows up. Like, that's easy shit. That's gonna be the reveal for Eggman's actual being serious. What would stop Eggman? Probably something like the Phoenix Force, some shit that he think he can control but can't. You get what I'm saying? But if Eggman was in the Marvel universe, there would be a chapter where Thanos went for the Infinity Stones and ended up approaching Eggman's tower like, I know they here, what's going on? And then Eggman's like, of course they here, and I knew you was coming. You know what I mean? Like, he can reprogram and enslave an entity that can rewrite all of time and destroy it. I really don't want to say, you know what I'm saying? Like, but then at the same, I don't want to call out Eggman's weakness. His weakness is that he's kind of childish and throws tantrums. He's very vain. His ego is the same thing. Like, it's his strength and his weakness. So all you really got to do is get into Eggman's head. Not unlike, say, somebody like Dr. Octopus. Or who else can you ruin if you get in their head in Marvel? You could ruin Korvac if you get in his head. You know what I mean? Like, it's certain people that like that have that vanity slash, you know, I'm an adult, you know, I'm a kid in an adult's body type of weakness. And yeah, I don't want to dwell too close on that one, but as far as Eggman and DC goes, let's see. My boy Gamer Bull said, I'm watching this while smoking a joint. Hey, bro, I'm telling you, bro, I'm smoking a blunt after this stream is over, bro. And it's legal recreationally where I am, so it's not illegal to say that. Let's see, what about Eggman Nega? Eggman Nega, honestly, bro, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Eggman Nega has not shown any feats other than, like, here's the thing. Of course he double-crossed Eggman, right? But if you from the future and you can't double-cross somebody from the past, something is wrong with you. You knew their entire life before they ever got to you. You feel me? Like, something is wrong with you if you can't double-cross somebody from the fucking past and your power is being smart. So with Eggman Nega, hold on, wait, let's see. He was stated to be smarter. I mean, of course he's smarter because, I mean, like I was telling my boy the other day, humans are the data collecting animal. Everything Eggman could ever know in his entire life is literally just in a history book for Eggman Nega to read. At least that was how it was before. How do I put it? Because at first they were alternate timeline people, right? They were alternate timeline counterparts. So I guess this relies on which Eggman Nega you talking about. Because in the beginning in Sonic Rush, it was, you know, Eggman Nega was in a parallel universe, right? But then they did the hard retcon / reboot. They did both of them shits in one ball. I don't know how you do that. You're supposed to pick one, but they did a retcon reboot. And now Eggman Nega is Eggman's descendant. The Force Snake went into this. But because Eggman Nega is Eggman's descendant, of course he's going to know anything Eggman could ever think of. You were thinking in the Rush version? Okay, so before the Sonic Generation shit happened, and because I'm honestly pinpointing the Sonic Generations event, the thing that, you know, that was their Super Genesis wave. Yeah, before that, the way that he was able to beat Eggman Nega, despite being like just a parallel universe version of him and smarter, right? Like, we'll always have to keep that shit in Eggman Nega's arsenal. But because they keep rebooting him to, you know, because they rebooted him to be Eggman Senior's descendant from 200 years in the future, like, I can't, you know what I'm saying? It's like a reverse Flash type thing. You can beat him, but you didn't actually beat him because he knew you was gonna do that. Like, it's really weird with Eggman Nega. Like, I man, why would y'all bring up Eggman Nega? Y'all really want me to think. Okay, you was thinking of the Rush version? Well, in the Rush version, yeah, he's smarter than him, and he just that type of badass, right? But now that the reboots didn't happen, and Blaze has to be a certain type of canon, otherwise she won't remember Sonic. Yeah, that's how it goes. Eggman Nega is so smart canonically, reasonably so, because he's Eggman's grandson from 200 years in the future, and everything Eggman could ever think of, you know what I mean? Just like Gerald Robotnik, I'm pretty sure he wrote it down in some database somewhere. For his grandson 200 years in the future to not have access to that data, and he's an Eggman, and he, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's nearly impossible, bro. Like, that's like Lex Luthor's 200-year-old grandson not having access to everything Lex Luthor ever thought of. It's really fucking like it. You would be downplaying his grandson to say that he don't have information to that. Like, that's just how that's the scape. You know what I'm saying? That's the little plot device thing that he gets to have right there. Beforehand, it was like, yeah, Blaze universe is really about that action. But after the, you know, after the continued story and the reboot, we gotta speak on what is now instead of what was before. And what is now is that Eggman's entire life is in a journal somewhere or in a computer somewhere that Eggman Nega can read. Eggman Nega, according to a character analysis video series, it's proven that Eggman Nega is a clone of Eggman from the future who somehow entered a parallel universe. Fuck, what? That's for tomorrow. I ain't doing that today. I'll take a picture of that. I ain't doing that today. Because y'all see, I just went through a video where a motherfucker said a Chaos Emerald was 119 trillion times multiplier, and he never gave a fucking thing for it. And it's like, I'm not saying it don't exist. I'm just saying he didn't cite his source. And again, like, I give Chuck all the time in the world to send me something, you know, to send me a source for what he said. But I'm not about to be the guy that go online and embarrass myself and say some shit is true and it's not. I need a source. Anyway, let's hit up let's see, Sword Brian's video. We hit up Sword Brian's video already. We did all that. But okay, we got to talk about Eggman in DC. Shit. Let's think about Eggman in DC. How would Eggman appear in DC? I gotta say, and I'm serious with this. I'm not just jacking Sonic verse off, okay? And I can say this without giving too much information for my next two videos. The thing that Eggman would do, and hold on, wait. I don't want to sit here and say this shit and it end up being wrong, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to look up Mr. Terrific's IQ. Mr. Terrific's is touted as the third smartest man in the DC universe. Okay, but they didn't give an IQ for him. If they didn't give an official IQ for him, then I can proceed accordingly. Because we all know Eggman's IQ. Somewhere between 300 and 400. Mr. Terrific's IQ is never stated. So with that said, and that's not the only thing, that's not the only leg I'm standing on. There are more pieces of supporting evidence. But Eggman would show up, and his intro into the DC universe would be Mr. Terrific hitting up Batman saying, bro, we got a real problem on our hands. And Batman would be like, okay, if you hit me up, I know it's serious. What's going on? He'd say, bro, there's some technology. It's going to attack our entire star system, or so to speak, right? And I don't understand the technology. That would be the intro to finding out who the hell it is that's bothering the DC universe in the first place. Because I can tell you right away now, Eggman, when it comes to ninth dimensional technology, that ain't shit to him. That ain't shit. If anything, that's some homework for him for a weekend. More information on that in Downplay the Hedgehog episode 7 when it actually comes out. I can't tell y'all why, but I can tell y'all what is. And it, you know what I'm saying, y'all just gonna have to rock with me until episode 7 comes out. At least I'm giving you a reference point for the future. According to a character analysis video, it's proven that Eggman is... Oh yeah, I already read that. I really want to know that freaking character analysis video. Like, what is it? What is it? It's proven that Eggman is a clone of Eggman from the future who somehow entered a parallel universe. But I would say if we're going to rank Eggman in the DC universe, it would start off by him. It would start off with Mr. Terrific visiting Batman saying, hey, I don't understand the technology that this guy who's coming here is using. That would make Batman paranoid because that's his superpower, being paranoid. He'd assemble the Justice League. They have a whole, we don't know what's going to happen, but everybody be alert. Like, similar to Dr. Manhattan. Not saying he can fuck with, because he can't fuck with Dr. Manhattan. Downplay the Hedgehog episode 7. Please. I gotta zip my lips. Because if I say yeah, you can, y'all gonna ask me why. I gotta zip my lips. But, essentially, I see him being on a level to where, Alexander Luthor from Universe 2, basically. That's the level I see him being on. And I can't think of a higher level because I have not read that much DC to think of a higher level other than Alexander Luthor from Universe 2. Alexander Luthor is Lex Luthor. So I'll just call him Lex Luthor from Universe 2. Lex Luthor from Universe 2 was able to reprogram Brother Eye to commit atrocities on the Earth without Batman ever noticing that he was a part of it. Like, he never knew that there was a reprogramming. He never knew that there was a glitch in this system. That is, you know, he knew it was a glitch. But Batman got so frustrated with Brother Eye deciding to destroy the Earth that, like, he was like, no, I said stop. This is my voice command. I said stop. God damn you. And he literally grabbed his chair and threw it into his computer screen and broke it. And me, the reader, I'm like, so you done throwing your tantrum? What you gonna do though? Like, what you gonna do? But like, yeah, I feel like Eggman would reprogram Brother Eye. He's got the ability to reprogram Brother Eye in the same capacity that Alexander Luthor from Earth 2 did. And I'm telling you now, Brother Eye is not just a planetary thing. Brother Eye is probably the epitome of Batman's paranoia, because it thinks of shit before he even decides to think of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all all know that Batman's best fucking asset is his paranoia, right? Imagine if Batman sat down in a room and decided, when I don't have the time to be paranoid about shit, I'm gonna program this machine to be paranoid for me. That's who Brother Eye is. I feel like Eggman could reprogram Brother Eye simply because there was a multiversal the Brother Eye, I don't want to say Brother Eye was fully multiversal in scale, right? But at the same time, people who knew about the multiverse, people who actually sat down in a white space and realized what the multiverse was, right? Versus Eggman, who knows what the multiverse is before most people even have a concept of it. He's the exposition in the games of what another universe, a parallel dimension. He did that in Sonic Rush. You feel me? He did that in Sonic Generations. So it could reprogram or erase all of space and time. If he's reprogramming and commanding entities that can do that, then no doubt, like, literally, Gwen Stefani, bro, no doubt, he ain't no 5 to 7 ballpark. I'm not gonna rank him at 10 because I know 10 is the territory where villains come up that you forgot about. I will rank Eggman at a 9 though. I'll rank him at a 9 when it comes to this Marvel and DC threat level shit. Mind you that Marvel and DC are actually located within the bodies of a red and blue celestial twin brothers. That's what the crossover stated, you know. However, I'm about to look up this Mario shit and we gonna close out with that. But yeah, in both Marvel and DC, Eggman is a 9 level threat. And that's only because I know that 10, again, is the category in which villains pop up that you forgot about. People like Perpetua and, you know what I'm saying, the Beyonder and all that shit like that. And I'm not saying that he can't compare to those people. Y'all know, like, I've been saying the whole video, I gotta keep my lips shut about Downplay the Hedgehog episode 7. It's so much more important than episode 6. Episode 6 just needs to happen before 7. So we gonna sit here and we gonna play up Mario's feats real quick so that I'm not a hypocrite. And we gonna end the Sonic video on some Mario feats, I guess. Y'all can call me anything except not fair. Because I did tell my bro, because he was like, well, Mario is like, no, he's a beast in his own right.
If this is
he a beast in his own right.
Some more controversy for you guys, I hope it does, because this is gonna get some people more involved in character.
Very exciting.
Oh goodness.
Opera GX. I love this browser. I'm so glad they reached out.
Friggin' PewDiePie. Alright, here we go. This how we ending out, y'all. Another ad? Come on.
Hulu Ad Manager is the easy way for businesses like yours to advertise.
To lift a dragon, and how quick do you have to be to? So how strong do you have to be to lift a dragon, and how quick do you have to be to jump over cannonballs?
This is where we close out, y'all. We closing out on this video. I'm gonna try my best to say as little as possible during this video, but you never know, because it's always about, you know, it's always about y'all's thoughts and my thoughts and us sharing our thoughts. So feel free.
And how patient do you have to be to get your princess back from the same giant turtle dragon for the 20th time?
Look, y'all, you know what? No.
This is the first installment of Outside of Smash, where characters in the Smash Bros. Series get taken out of the game's mechanics and see how strong they are in their game, then put back into Smash. So, like, this threatening little fucker right here, we rated off how strong he is in his game, and well... Mario, the creation of Shigeru Miyamoto that has influenced so much of the games that came later on. Mario in Smash Bros. Hasn't been one of the most craziest characters. To most, he's as basic as it gets. From what Mario games people have played, they would just think that Mario doesn't have too much to him. He just beats Bowser, saves Peach, and that's about it.
I'll never be that guy to come up and say some shit like that. Mario got dummy feats. They just don't compare to Sonic's, that's all.
Thinking about how he's just a regular plumber and all. But I'm going to show you what makes Mario way bigger than average. Matter of fact, he's closer to being the level of Superman, if anything. Oh, and
y'all heard me say these things.
And be Goku, so that means Mario could Goku.
He's the Superman of video game characters.
The first sign of Mario's strength was in Super Mario World. At the end of Castle 2, Mario stomps and destroys the castle that he was just in, and it's ridiculously huge on the inside, let's remember that. From a blog by Sean98 and actual canon information, Mario's 5'1", blocks being around 3.5 feet. So if every block is 3.5 in length, top to bottom, and that would make the whole stage about 787.5 feet in height, then about 707 feet wide. It was more of a taller stage because of the climbing and stuff. So with cubic mathematics here and there, Morton's castle comes at a whopping 1,022,401,537.5 pounds. Now what you're probably saying...
Like, please stop sleeping on Mario in my chat, bro. Like, he not weak. He's just not Sonic.
Well, he didn't lift it, he destroyed it. Well, my argument to that is, you gotta be really strong to destroy all of that with your legs. Like, really strong. To the topic of lifting, Castle 7 in Super Mario World, we're implementing the same things as we did before with the weight of the blocks and all that, and the whole mass times whatever the fuck. Larry's
Can y'all hear how done he is with these calculations, bro? Do you imagine how long he sat up there with a calculator and was looking at shit and filtering out fake facts?
Castle 7 in Super Mario World, we're implementing the same things as we did before with the weight of the blocks and all that, and the whole mass times whatever the fuck. Larry's castle is bigger than Morton's, and you can go look that up. The weight of the castle came at a whopping 203,501,923,216 pounds. You heard me, 203 billion. And remember what I was saying about lifting. He grabs the whole castle and kicks it to the side like it's a soccer ball. And if we want to run it back to go to Castle 3, Mario grabs a hammer bigger than him and destroys the whole castle. First off, that's a big hammer. Second off, he destroyed the whole...
That bitch ain't bigger than him. I bet if he set it down... You know what, I ain't gonna question my mans. He doing a lot of research and I don't see the fucking hilt on that hammer.
Castle. First off...
The smoke cloud's just too fucking... If anything, that bitch shorter or the same size. You know what? I ain't gonna question my man's fucking...
That's a big hammer. Second off, he destroyed the whole castle. Like Mario didn't give a all that strength from pulling Luigi's weight. Now let's get into Mario's legs. That could have been phrased so much better. We all know that Mario can jump. Short jump, high jump, jump backwards, jump man.
Eggman nigga, according to a character analysis. Oh wait, it's proven that Eggman niggas. Oh wait, we already been there.
That could have been phrased so much better. We all know that Mario can jump. Short jump, high jump, jump backwards, jump man. The thing is, to jump as high as Mario, the leg strength on him has to be stupid ridiculous. Now let's get into comparisons. The average person can jump about 2 feet. Michael Jordan jumped at his highest 4 feet, and the world's highest jump was 5 feet. Now, Mario's jumping skills. Let's take this back to Super Mario Sunshine, where everything was all shiny, flashy, colorful, and this was the only game you could buy on a GameCube that wasn't Melee.
Hey, bro, I used to make AMVs in my life. That Drake in Future song, bro, that Jumpman, that shit make me want to make an AMV to Mario. High key.
Plaza had an underground sewer system that led Mario into other places to find coins, items, and probably a lot of shit. But focus on how Mario jumps out of the sewer as soon as he wants to get out. If you can notice his jump and compare it to the buildings, that one jump was 5 stories high.
God fucking damn. He ain't even double jump.
Probably a lot of shit. But focus on how Mario jumps out of the sewer as soon as he wants to get out. If you can notice his jump and compare it to the buildings, that one jump was 5 stories high. Now think, he didn't even double jump that. I don't know if Mario can double jump out of that in Sunshine, but if he double jumped like that in every one of his other games, that's with his first jump being 5 stories, his other jump would be at least 3/4 or the same size as the first jump, which makes both of the jumps up to about 8.5 to 10 stories, which would make it 95 feet higher than the world's highest jump, meaning it's 20 times higher in generalized terms. Now the speed...
God damn.
Big part about the whole ability strength thing, because mass times velocity equals momentum, which is different than lifting and all that.
That's true.
So let's get into Mario speed. The first case where we see Mario's high speed is in Super Mario 64, the race that he has against Koopa the Quick. Before I start this, I know people are going to attack me on this. Oh, you can't compare Mario's physics to real-life physics. They're totally different.
Come on,
well,
bro. There's
before I get into
centrifugal force
64,
in
let's
the
move into Mario and
universe.
Luigi Dream Team. Prince Dreambird... Dreambird.
Come on, dog. Not the pillow people. We going here?
Dreambird. Prince of the Pillow People. Prince of the Pillow People. Pillow People?
They pillow people, bro.
Pillow People. Pillow People. Okay. The Prince mentions centrifugal force, which is an aspect of physics. Now, you guys can get into that if you want to, but that shows that the Mario's universe isn't that far.
It's Genshin again.
Far from others. Differences in the gravity and more, but that's like another thing that we can get into on the side. So, back to 64. Koopa the Quick. After you beat him a second time, he goes on a tangent saying, "No way, you beat me again, and I just spent my entire savings on these new Koopa Mach 1 sprint shoes."
I forgot about that. I forgot about that. Was that English or Japanese dub? I mean, it don't matter. Like, nobody's going out of their way to look up the Japanese dub. So as far as America's concerned, this is canon until somebody pulls Japanese lore into this with the Japanese translation. I know I'm not about to go in and like I'm not about to do that. Burden of proof's not on me.
My entire savings on these new Koopa Mach 1 sprint shoes. So Koopa the Quick was going at the speed of Mach 1, and Mario beat him. That was the first sign of which Mario should be supersonic. The next example is from Super Paper Mario, the beatboxers.
He should beat him or beat him?
Mach 1, and Mario beat him. That was the first sign of which Mario should be supersonic.
Okay, B. I'm dumb. I'm sitting there thinking Supersonic the character instead of Supersonic the actual speed. That's dumb.
The next example is from Super Paper Mario, the beatboxers. These enemies can shoot sound waves as an attack. The thing is that Mario can outrun these sound wave attacks, even 2 times faster than the actual waves.
Yeah.
The fact that he's running 2 times faster than the waves puts him faster than the speed of sound at Mach 2. And yes, he's outrunning sound waves. In this world, cannonballs don't lose gravity and move at the same speed the whole time, and Mario can jump on these and run faster than them. Now let's remember that cannonballs at their fastest go to the speed at Mach 34. And you guys would think that bullet bills have a whole different aspect and how they're slower and all, but the thing is that you have to think about it from Mario's perspective, that maybe those aren't slow, but Mario's fast. That's a reach. But I think
Yeah.
I'm going to get into this later on after I get into the next one. Now, I can get into Mario Party 6, and Mario and characters can outrun a black hole. Or I can get into how in Super Paper Mario Chapter 4-1, which would make Mario cross 4.367 light years in 12 hours, which would make him 3,190 times faster than the speed of light.
I'ma be 10 billion% real. I'm looking at the camera in the eyes now. I don't think Paper Mario and Mario are the same character. In fact, I feel like, if I remember correctly, there were games in which those two characters crossed worlds together. But I feel like there were people in forums who argued against this by saying that that game was like one of those, like, I don't want to say it was Mario Maker, but it was one of those pick your character for the situation type thing. And it was one of those like metatextual make your own Mario game type situations. I don't know. But if there is truly a storyline in which Mario meets Paper Mario, then they cannot be the same character. They can't. And I don't know the gray line between these two things because I don't play Mario games that much.
The last thing that I mentioned is going to be bigger than both of those things together. Mario Party 3, the Millennium Star.
Yeah, the Millennium Star is where we're getting the Lightspeed Mario feats.
Mario cross 4.367 light years in 12 hours, which would make him 3,190 times faster than the speed of light. But the last thing that I mentioned is going to be bigger than both of those things together. Mario Party 3, the Millennium Star. I'm going to read you guys the...
And this is honestly like one of those things where if we a Sonic fan, we gotta be able to argue against this one, even though whether or not we feel it is canon isn't the point. We know for a fact that Shigeru Miyamoto purposely withholds what is and isn't canon just so that we, the fan base, accepts everything he puts out as equally canon. That's how we, the power scalers, are forced to accept Mario's experience in all of these games, whether it's a spin-off or not. We have to take them all as equally canon because Shigeru Miyamoto refuses to tell us what is and isn't canon. And that can bleed over into the Paper Mario universe, but again, if it is canon that those two met each other, then it's also canon that they're not the same Mario. So again, I have to get into that. I've never gotten into that. I don't play Mario games enough to get into that. I will try for my, I'll try for my subs. I'll try. But it's going to be a lot of Let's Plays.
You guys get this 100%. Now let me just get my reader's voice. In the center of the vast universe, a remarkably bright star was born. It was a star that is born only once in 1,000 years, the Millennium Star. According to the legend, whoever possessed the mystical star was destined to become the superstar of the universe. However, since the Millennium Star was but a newborn, it fell out of the sky. Around that time, Mario and his friends were happily relaxing when suddenly the Millennium Star came crashing down. Mario and his friends...
This is about the best Mario speed feat, bro. He about to get into it, boy. Look at Peach over there. Look at Peach. I'm sorry, I'm one of those Rule 34 Peach bros, bro. Like, sue me.
Began arguing who should keep the Millennium Star. Now we're gonna need some bullet points for this. Now the first bullet point is that this was in the center of the vast universe, in the dead center of the universe where the Millennium Star was. Second, since the Millennium Star was but a newborn, it fell from the sky. Third, around that time the Millennium Star came crashing down. Now let's pick it apart from just there. If the Mushroom Kingdom was anywhere near close to the center of the universe, it would have been destroyed long ago. You guys should understand how supernovas work and all of that. So we're gonna put the Mushroom Kingdom planet around the same distance as half of the radius of the universe. The radius of the universe being 46.6 billion light years away.
And understand that this is, this is clearly subjective to his God, no, it's not objective. This is clearly subjective to where he decides to put the Earth. I'm not saying to take it as irrelevant, but I am saying that it's always okay to point out when somebody else is bringing in a, well, maybe it was here. versus you having all facts and no maybes in your arsenal. If the person you arguing against got more maybes than you, then they're losing.
Take that into considering that they said around that time.
Unless, you know, unless they got some irrefutable, like, maybes that make you have to go look some shit up. Like, maybes you can't ignore, you feel me?
Counting off from dialogue to the Millennium Star actually crashing down, which took 8 to 9 seconds, the acceleration for that would have to be... Now, guys, I want you to sit down for this, so this is going to be a really big...
I'm about to rewind it, bro. I'm sorry. I want y'all to get it all in.
Crashing down the Millennium Star. This was in the center of the vast universe. In the dead center of the... and his friends were happily relaxing when suddenly the Millennium Star came crashing down. Mario and his friends soon began arguing who should keep the Millennium Star. Now, we're going to need some bullet points for this. Now, the first bullet point is that this was in the center of the vast universe. In the dead center of the universe where the Millennium Star was. Second, since the Millennium Star was but a newborn, it fell from the sky. Third, around that time, the Millennium Star came crashing down. Now, let's pick it apart from just there. If the Mushroom Kingdom was anywhere near close to the center of the universe, it would have been destroyed long ago. You guys should understand how supernovas work and all of that. So we're gonna put the Mushroom Kingdom planet around the same distance as half of the radius.
What do you mean? Oh shit. Oh fuck, that sounds horrible. What he means by that, and that'll be explained a little bit further. Remember when I said that the length of a if you were to ask somebody how big a universe is, it would be equal to asking how long it's been alive, right? Because a Big Bang explodes and then it goes outward. If you were in the center of the Big Bang, right? If you were literally in the center of the universe and its creation of such, right? You would have been gone long ago. Like, you would have been one of the first civilizations, planets, star systems, whatever, to disappear under the power of, you know, its radiation. Like, you know how you have some planets that are gas giants and don't have life, and then some do, shit like that, and some, you know, some star systems that were destroyed because of, you know, it just went out, the sun flickered out, it was red. If you're in the center of the universe, you're one of the first places to suffer that fate. That's what he means by that.
Of the universe. Take it apart from just there. If the Mushroom Kingdom was anywhere near close to the center of the universe, it would have been destroyed long ago. You guys should understand how supernovas work and all of that. So we're gonna put the Mushroom Kingdom planet around the same distance as half of the radius of the universe. The radius of the universe being 46.6 billion light years away. Now take that into considering that they said around that time. Counting off from dialogue to the Millennium Star actually crashing down, which took 8 to 9 seconds, the acceleration for that would have to be... Now, guys, I want you to sit down for this, so this is going to be a really big number.
Sit down for
35 sextillion, 268 quintillion, 849 quadrillion, 229 trillion kilometers per second. With the average velocity of... I need you guys to sit down again. This is going to be another really big number. 147 quadrillion, 55 trillion, 275 billion, 153 million, 52,716 times the speed of light. And guess what? Each one of the characters that could battle the Millennium Star all match up to his speed. And guess what? Each one of 700...
So that means that Sonic... I'm sorry. That means that Mario's attack speed, right? Because they all fought this star. And this is just it falling. This isn't even like its actual like travel speed. It didn't like decide to run down there, right? This is just how fast it fell. Shout out to the Bleach series. I don't even watch Bleach, but like one of the most famous scenes from Bleach is when one of the Hollow people is fighting Ichigo, and he says like, bro, your people are so fucking insignificant, and then he smacks him down towards the ground, and then he goes down there before he falls, and he tells him, you even fall slow. Like, when I first seen that, I was like, that's just some made up bullshit, it's not even real. But then as I did more research into what was going on, it's like, well, shit, yeah, that means that he's less dense than the people, than that guy's people. His people are a little bit more dense because they hold more power. So if they fall, they're gonna fall faster and harder. Humans don't have the density of a god or a death god, a Shinigami, right? That's more or less what he's saying. So if you fall and slow as hell. When it came to this, it's like, this is it casually falling. This isn't it running towards the destination. It just so happened to fall. If this star can fall that fast, right? That's just its density, not how far it's traveling. If it traveled that fast, right, and even still, fall is just a speculation. You know what? No, it's an author statement. But it moves fast. It can do more if it tries. So that means Mario is somewhere around 147 quadrillion times the speed of light. So my bro, when he came in here earlier and was like, well, yeah, people say Mario can move past the speed of light, but he can't. Like, no, he can. He can, you know what I'm saying? He's pretty capable of doing that. I always said that Bleach was higher tier than Naruto. I hated when that death battle came out because I watched both series. Honestly, I feel like if they want to make Ichigo fight anybody, then he needs to fight Yusuke Urameshi. Because they more or less deal in the same type of job. Like, they kind of have the same job, but a little bit less detail. You know, some details are different. But that would be a more balanced fight. In the same sense that everybody keeps making Mortal Kombat fight DC instead of Street Fighter. I feel like that would be a little bit more balanced for Mortal Kombat characters. But that's neither here nor there. We're just talking about, Mario actually is faster than light. Like, very much so faster than light. Very much so. But just because he's this much faster than light doesn't mean that people who don't play Sonic games get to sit up here and say that, oh, well, Sonic don't compete because I found out this stuff about Mario. That's not how it works. You gotta put the same type of passion in when you research Sonic.
16 times the speed of light. And guess what? Each one of the characters that could battle the Millennium Star all match up to his speed. That means all of...
Yeah. And all the Mario characters in Mario Party they scale to this star's speed. Meaning even Yoshi, who we know Mario been like, there's entire fucking videos of Yoshi abuse on YouTube. At least there used to be. I'm old. I'm in my early 30s, so I've seen some shit that may or may not have been deleted. But Mario is obviously stronger than Yoshi, and Yoshi scales to this speed. So this is an extreme lowball for what Mario is actually capable of. Like, realize that. Like, I don't want to just come on this channel and say Sonic can beat the shit out of Mario, and then people be like, of course he can't. He can't even move light speed. It's like, no, I'm not finna condone that. Like, respect Mario and what he's able to do, but respect Sonic that he's able to smack Mario.
And if you guys don't understand the power of speed, the speed of Mario's punch would make it as strong as 2,787,523,901,000,000 megatons, which would make it 55,750,478,000,000 stronger than the Tsar Bomba. Also, if you want to get into comparisons, Mario is indeed lesser than Prime 1 million Superman. I mean, obviously. But comparing his speed to the regular, emphasis on regular Superman, Mario is faster. Now, you're probably thinking 3 of these thoughts.
The thing about that is, and this is only after me watching a webcam video, Superman in the Theta State can access the powers of Prime 1 million Superman. Like, that was his Ultra Instinct before Ultra Instinct ever existed. And like, if you had read Superman comics before Dragon Ball Super came out, you would realize that Ultra Instinct was literally just them it was just them copying off the Theta State. Now, I won't put all my eggs in that basket, right? Because people can come up with the same ideas without actually reading other people's shit to be influenced by it. But, you know what I mean? Like, copy should be used subjectively, not objectively. Because even if you came out with some shit that somebody else came out with before, they, you know how it is. Society will still call it a copy. Oh, we did this already. You know what I'm saying? That was more or less what Ultra Instinct was. It was kind of a copy of the Theta State. Lesser than, of course, even so.
1, this is fucking stupid. 2, I can't believe that he's that strong. 3, if he's that strong and fast, then how come he can't do this stuff all the time? Think about how much energy that would take out of Mario. Lifting and throwing a castle would take about 1/10 or more of his energy. Then he has to do a lot of it to get that back, which involves a lot of eating. So Mario can do all of these things, but at the end of the day, everyone needs their rest. But here's the thing, to be fair, I didn't incorporate any power-ups into this. Now, if we add power-ups into those ridiculous stats already, then
incorporating 0 power-ups into a list of Mario feats, bro. Like, honestly, like, bro, like, no, like, I'll tell you what, because I gotta go to the bathroom anyway. Please, y'all, go to this page and give this video a like too, just like y'all gave the Sonic videos a like. Go to Caleb IA's page and like Outside of Smash for Sonic, Super Sonic, and Mario. I'm about to go to the bathroom. Y'all have the time. I'm back. We back. Let's continue ending this stream off.
I mean, come on. Have you heard of White Tanuki Mario? He's invincible until the level is over. Now, if you replace level with fights, and he was invincible till the fight is over, then I guess you know where I'm going with this. So the final verdict being me putting Mario in either A or...
And that's honestly some interesting shit right there, right? He's invincible until the level is over, and if you replace the level with the fight, right, then that's a whole nother thing. Now, some people could use that to make Mario compete with Sonic, but we've already been over that in Downplay the Hedgehog episode 5, when we compared Imperator X to Supersonic, and then we compared base Sonic strength to that Supersonic in the past. He's over 4,000 times stronger than the invincible existence of Supersonic back in the Sonic the Chronicles series. So invincible to the fight is over doesn't really mean much to a base Sonic in Sonic Forces, because he's 4,000 times stronger than the concept of the base level, concept of invincible. You know, so Mario would have to then show feats that make him stronger than, you know, said concept of invincible to be able to be a threat to Sonic, who's 4,000 times stronger than that in his base form.
Plus, we're gonna figure out more once we get more characters onto the roster, and maybe people are gonna get shifted here and there, but that's about it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is the first installment of Outside of Smash. I want you guys to comment your characters, and if this is causing some more controversy for you guys, I hope it does, because this is gonna get some people more involved in characters, make people do some math here and there, and I don't know, it's gonna make people get active, hopefully. That's the whole purpose of this whole series. But if you want to comment some things to correct me on, I'd go ahead and comment. I'm reading the comments anyway, so you guys something to say, comment your characters, whatever the heck you guys want to do. You guys, yeah, I'm here for y'all. I just want you to know that. So you comment your stuff.
I really wish he would continue this Outside of Smash series, bro.
This has been Caleb. I love Mario 64. Jeez. And
Who
peace
doesn't?
out. Godspeed.
Who doesn't love Mario 64?
Okay, tell me why in Mario Kart that the bullet bill goes fast, but you're trying to tell me that bullet bills in general are slow, when bullet bills make you accelerate in speed and go zoom zoom fast, like really fucking quick. But no, you're trying to tell me that's slow. No,
Bro, understand that he's including Mario Kart for this. Like, I don't have no problem with it, right? Because again, Shigeru Miyamoto purposely refrains from telling us what's canon and if the side stories are not non-canon. Like, he purposely does. He even went so far as to say that, you know, when they asked him, do you know who Bowser Jr.'s mom is? And he said yes. And they asked too, and he said me. So you mean to tell me Bowser fucked an outerversal man to create Bowser Jr. in the first ever, you know what, I'm not even gonna give that the end of the sentence. But like, come on, bro, like, he trolls and does what he can to make sure that people don't themselves separate what's canon from what's not canon. So again, the Star feat was a Mario Party feat, and the Bullet Bill feat that he's talking about now is a Mario Kart feat. And if you're a purist who only accepts the main games and not the spin-off games, then do with that information what you will. I'm not gonna judge. I'm not gonna do nothing, because like I'm not going to put the burden of proof regarding Mario information on myself when literally the creator is a troll as far as what's canon. I'm not gonna do that to myself. Feel free to do that though.
bullet bills are fast, in the game it looks slow. Basically, I don't know. Maybe Mario Kart just works differently. I just continue the fucking outro.
All right, that's the end of the stream, y'all. I'm about to smoke me one and, you know, get my shit together, have me a little nap and all that shit. Eat me a little bit more. I hope that y'all enjoyed it and learned something, and I hope Darkstar Archangel you know, I hope he make another video despite the fact that we debunked him. I hope he says something else dumb. I'm really hoping it. All right, y'all. Good night. Well, good afternoon. Right, it's afternoon where y'all at, right?